Peace, diehards, man. We got some beef, forever beef today, man. Going against the Toronto Raptors. Coming in hot today, no intro. We just got to walk in slow, man. I got the Army fatigue hat with the diehard on top. You know what time it is? We're playing against the Toronto Raptors in Canada, knowing that we got a full-blown lawsuit going on right now. Suing the Toronto Raptors' asses off right now, totally pissing them off. But at the same time, we usually have really good matchups against this club. Shout out to everybody on Twitter, man. I don't know if you guys can hear the background song that's playing. Let me know if you guys can hear the background music. Can you hear the background music? Because we're definitely getting kicked off YouTube because of that. But I don't care, man, because it's game time. We got to beat this team, man. So, Julius Randle has bad knees right now. His knees are messed up. And but he's still gonna give it a go. So it is what it is, man. So we're gonna tap out here with this song. Forever Beef. There's only a few teams that get that. It used to be Miami. It used to be in Indiana. To me, I don't think those teams fit the description anymore. But absolutely, the Toronto Raptors fit that description in 2023. Atlanta Hawks fit that description in 2023. Not too many other teams in this day and age, man. We're holding on to the 90s. The 90s was a long time ago, guys. We got to build some new rivalries, some new matchups and stuff like that. So I believe this Toronto Raptors team fits that description. So let's build some new memories, man. Stop talking about the 90s. Stop bringing old shit up. And let's really have a good time here with this stuff here. So anyway, the game done started already. I didn't get a chance to set it up because I'm trying to be cute. But we back, man. Nobody scored yet. You get this refreshed going here on NBA.com. According to my clock, nobody scored yet. I'm at the I'm looking at 11:15 here, but I think we're about to inbounds here, so I'm trying to see where we're at. They don't have the score or time or anything on the screen right now. I don't understand what that's about. But this is the first time in a long time where all I'm seeing is the game and no score, no time, nothing on the screen. Am I bugging? Is that just me that that's happening to? There literally is no score and nothing on the screen right now. RJ and Julius literally run into each other. Here comes Julius sets the screen again. So they just love collisions here. RJ go on one-on-one, learn some new moves. Cross-court pass to Brunson. Wasting a lot of time here. Julius spins opposite way. He's in trouble. He has to bump. He has nowhere to go. Shoots over the top. Siakam with the rebound. So number 43 pushing the ball up the court. Good passer. Able to get inside. Good defense by the Knicks. So Mitchell Robinson did a good job there stopping the ball. It was RJ transition three-point shot. Misses that. He probably should have swung that to Grimes. But good defense by Toronto, man. He was able to stay up on Grimes so he couldn't make that pass. But even better shot there by Barnes there. This guy Barnes is actually playing shooting guard for his team. So who does Grimes guard? You know what I'm saying? Who do these guys guard? Interesting, man. So Barnes is becoming a different kind of player. He's a small forward, but they got him they got him playing shooting guard right now. It's just crazy. Out of necessity. Shout out to Schroeder. Schroeder's the starting point guard. Schroeder kicked everybody's ass in the World Championships over the summer. So they got a decent team. Shout out to the jackasses on Twitter, man. I had two guys stalking me, actually three, because Papa Left got up in there too. I didn't really understand what Papa Left was trying to say, but the other two guys, they were getting on me because I said the Knicks were Knicks weren't playing well. The Knicks have been winning, yes, but the Knicks haven't been playing well in any of the wins. It's not like something satisfying. Yeah, we won, but it's like after the game, we're like, shoo, after every game there. Nice give and go pick and roll kind of pass there to Jacob there. So I can't really pronounce his last name. I know, they're going to say it on the screen, but I don't hear it in my ears, so I don't know how to pronounce that dude's name. Here goes Grimes over to Julius. Julius coming in there. It's going to be Scotty Barnes there with good defense. Gets the corner three for RJ. So RJ is really good with that corner three right now. We're going to need him to score. We're playing in Toronto, so he should have some extra energy playing on his home turf there. Siakam with a three-point shot. Knicks game rebounding, so it goes out of bounds on Scotty Barnes. These NBA players complain for everything, man. I say that every single podcast. God, could it not be out on you? Why do you have to argue every single call? I just don't get that. RJ comes around the screen and Mitchell Robinson gets hurt some kind of way. Good extension by RJ though. So I'm loving the RJ extension stuff now. Now he's not doing that hook shot to nowhere. Now he's getting a nice extension around to the rim. Yeah, I like that. That's something he hasn't really been doing there. Shout out to Gucci Mane ref in the game today. Scotty Barnes, dribble handoff to OG to Jacob there. Gives it to Schroeder. Schroeder coming around the screen there. Kind of a moving screen with Jacob. But they call a foul there. Foul on Brunson. Brunson just shook it out, trying to get loose there. Brunson, he's been with the Knicks like this is his second year now, but you can see up top he's losing some of that, losing some of the sunroof up there. Those little box sprays are getting further apart. Shout out to Dennis Schroeder with the weird ass haircut, man. He got the weird like heroin, methadone addict shape up recently. So he cleaned up the shape up. It looks a little bit better, but he had it way pushed back. That was crazy, man. Looking like a freaking K2 head out there. But shout out to Schroeder, man. Schroeder's a good player. Always wanted him on the Knicks. When he was on OKC, I wanted the Knicks to trade for him. But, he had a good career. He went to the Lakers. He kind of went to the wrong place. I think he's in Toronto. I think he's in a good spot for Toronto. But he's trying to play defense here with Brunson, but he's like trying not to touch him. It's weird. Julius with a wide open three. Follows his rebound, no good. But here comes Siakam, full head of steam. Kicks it over to number 17. That's my man Schroeder with a wide open transition three-point shot. Good pass by Siakam. Siakam is a good passer for a big man. Julius passes really well, but Siakam is a little bit better. I think he averaged 7 assists or something like that. So that's the problem with Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes literally just bowled Grimes out the way just now, because Scotty Barnes is more of a power forward, small forward. And like I said, they got to play shooting guard, which is bugged out to me. Shout out to OG. We've been like rumored to try to trade for him for the longest. We wanted to trade him for RJ during the summertime, if anybody remembers that shit. I was one of those guys that I wouldn't mind, but it would have to be a bigger trade. Make it worth it, not just a straight up OG for RJ. You know what I'm trying to say? So that would have worked, if somebody else took the ride over. But right now, just hindsight's 2020. Just RJ after his third, fourth year, fifth year right now. He's finally is playing with confidence and playing a little bit better. Cleaned up the mistakes that we've been trying to get him to clean up all this time. So RJ looks good, man. So I'm sticking by him. We still need that consistency, but I still like the effort. I love the way that he's playing. So I don't got nothing to say. Siakam's super confident. So you could tell that these guys, they might have some kind of incentive here. Maybe they're gonna give him some free crumpets or some free what do they call it, crepes or something from the French side of Toronto. Here goes Brunson with a long three-point shot, no good off the back rim. Toronto rebound. Here comes Schroeder. Schroeder's weird, man. The way he runs up the court, he runs like he's wearing like a skirt almost, man. No disrespect. He goes, drives all the way to the basket, kicks it out to Scotty Barnes in the corner for three. He knocks that down. So Scotty Barnes is up there with showing all the back of his throat. You know what I'm saying? So these guys are jacked up. I don't know, I don't know why, right? They want to try to win this game because of the lawsuit, I guess, right? But Scotty Barnes, I didn't see the back of his throat more than I seen whatever. I had something to say, but I mean keep it to myself. Oh God, here goes Jacob all the way inside. Block shot. So Julius Randle's bringing the ball up the court. They're stopping the ball, but Julius don't give a damn. He just ran right over OG. So OG's supposed to be that defender, but so far RJ and Julius has been running him over. But shout out to Scotty Barnes. There's a matchup problem there. Scotty Barnes versus Quentin Grimes. It's not really a good look. So they definitely have a matchup problem there. They got too much size there for the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Scotty Barnes is abusing Grimes at his position right now, pushing him out the way because he's a power forward. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting. But you can see Scotty Barnes a little bit too much celebrating so early in the games. Like, what's going on here? It's only halfway through the first, and you're already going like that, yelling at the bench and all kind of stuff. Man, get out of here, bro. So many. He's one of those cornballs, man. So they fit the description, man. Shout out to Masai Ujiri. He said, "I really hate the Knicks. I really hate the Knicks." Well, guess what? Feeling is mutual, my brother. I don't give a fuck about you. You don't give a fuck about us. We don't give a fuck about you, fam. If you didn't say nothing, nobody would care. That's the issue. If he never said anything about the Knicks, no Knicks fans would even give a damn about Masai Ujiri. But he's been talking shit about us for like since he's been on Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Unsolicited. Nobody said nothing about Toronto. Nobody cares about Toronto. We go up there for the carnival and that's it. We go up there to steal their girls in the wintertime. And that's it. Their women come down to New York in the wintertime. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad. Shout out to the beautiful women in Toronto. But let me say what's up to everybody here. We got some guys in the comments. Of course, we got Mega, Pudge, Cream is here. So Cream says, I don't have access to watch the game tonight. Oh my God, I'm at a meeting in Dallas. Oh, cool. Doesn't suck. You don't live in Dallas, man. So if you're in Dallas, you got to enjoy Dallas, bro. Hopefully you're having a great time enjoying Dallas. But you don't have access to watch the game? Oh, come on, man. I gotta find a way to give you the link to the game. Let me oh man, I'm using my phone. But there's plenty of ways to watch the game, dude. Let me see if I can put the game here on the screen here. Let me see if I can send you a link to the game. At least you can watch on one of my alternative streams. Let me see here. Nah, that's not gonna work. Damn, man, you should have told me that. How would you tell me? Like, what? Why would you think to tell me that? It's like ridiculous. But yeah, man. I feel like taking a pause from the game here. So I'm gonna take a pause from the game. I feel like our guy needs to get a link here. So let me see if I can get you a link, Mr. Kareem. I'm still watching the game a little bit. I can't make any play-by-plays at the moment because I'm trying to get this link for my guy here. So bear with me, guys. Oh my God. So listen, that's too much. Maybe at halftime. I don't know if I'll be able to do that at halftime because this is gonna take too long. Got so much ads and stuff. But yeah, man. I wish I could help you out. If anybody can help him out, Kareem's socials or something like that, send him the link. So you're relying on the play-by-play. Oh my God, here I am eating cookies and shit. So anyway, here goes Grimes. Grimes inbounds, gives it to RJ. RJ at half court, comes up to the three-point line. Comes around to Mitchell Robinson screen. Alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson. Up over the top of Jacob there and bangs it right on his head. Gives him a little nut hug on the back of his neck too, which is really nice. Schroeder is weird, man. The way he walks up the court like he shit himself, man. Very weird dude. But nice little play there. So Jacob got the ball and he threw it over the shoulder alley-oop, which was on point to Anunoby, but Anunoby decided to pump dunk it and try to dunk it backwards, and he wasn't able to score. So it's gonna be Knicks ball, but good play there. He caught Julius and RJ sleeping there on that play, so they both were there. It would have been an easy bucket, but OG tried to get cute with the reverse dunk there. Shout out to Obi. OG is from England, I believe. So they got an international squad. They got a German guy. They got some other dudes all over the place. Julius on the inside. Nice little bump and fade over there by the dotted line. Schroeder, full head of steam on the right-hand side. Knicks get back on defense. Schroeder look around. Julius comes over to help. Siakam gets it over to number 33, swings it over to Schroeder. Schroeder pick and roll pass to Jacob. Back to OG, inside to Jacob. Over the head shoulder with the right hand. Opposite side of the rim, layup. Brunson coming across the timeline now. So Tom Thibodeau is giving some direction there. Julius sets a screen. Mitchell Robinson sets another. Doesn't touch him. Julius Brunson in there by the dotted line, and he shoots that mid-range jump shot. Here comes Schroeder. Schroeder walking up he looks like he literally pissed or shit himself, man. He looks like he needs a wet wipe. Gets it over to OG. OG coming in there. about a foul line extended, wasting his time, gives it over to Jacob. Jacob is directing traffic, gives the ball over to Gary Trent Jr. Haven't seen him in a while. Gary Trent is trying to figure something out here. They're kind of wasting the shot clock. Takes the bump and fade, no good. Julius with the rebound, left hand side. Looking to create something, just battering rams on the inside. Shovel pass inside to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is just traveling like crazy. They don't call it. Kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson gets almost to the same spot, does the same thing. Back to Hart. Hart top of the key. Over to Julius. Drives a little bit. Bump and fade. Same shot everybody's shooting tonight. And he misses that. Here comes Siakam, full head of steam coming up the court here. Shout out to Josh Hart and Brunson trying to stop the ball. They did, but they fouled him. So Siakam, he's showing all his teeth too. He's looking down all these guys' throats tonight. So I don't know what's going on with Scotty Barnes and Siakam and all these guys showing their teeth. And, I can see what they ate for dinner tonight, man. So these guys gotta, they gotta act like they've been here before. You know what I'm trying to say? I get it. They want to win this game for their ownership, but at the same time, let's have some self-respect for yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're playing basketball. It's like, you're making it personal. It makes me want to see if I can get me a red-eye flight out there so I can piss on the freaking front door of this arena. So early substitutions here. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter here. It's gonna be the first quarter. Making some substitutions. You got Mitchell Robinson for Hartenstein. Hartenstein's in the game now. Precious Achiuwa's in the game also for Toronto. So Hartenstein, Hart, and Quickly are all in the game now. Hartenstein with his first rebound. Over to Brunson on the right-hand side. Casually trotting up the court. Schroeder's trying to get loose of that Hartenstein screen there. Hartenstein sets a great screen, spins on him. Brunson on the inside, sidesteps into the middle of the lane. Ball bouncing around. Julius with the rebound. Pump, and dunk. Layup and foul. Good stuff, Julius Randle. Julius Randle, lately in the beginning of this year, he's been looking so somber. So I don't know if he changed his connect or something like that. He's like smoking some different shit, or maybe this is just like the new version of Julius. Man, he cut his hair, and he's been very calm in interviews and very honest in interviews and stuff. You can see on the court, he's a little bit more serious. Not really showing too much emotion out there. A little bit of arguing with the refs the last game, but he hasn't really been doing that too much. Conversating with the refs, but not totally going out of control. So he must be doing something. Working on himself, man. So I appreciate that. He goes OG, a pump fake, gets Josh Hart up out of there, but he misses the mid-range shot. So here comes Julius. Julius pushing, got IQ on the left. Julius attacks all the way to the basket, gets all the way underneath the rim. Now he's pumping and dumping, kicks out to IQ, but the refs are going to call a foul there in the paint. So Julius gets all the way into the paint, but doesn't know what to do with it. He's just in there pumping and dumping, pump. You know what I'm saying? You got nowhere to go. Hands on his knees. He can't be tired already. Well, his knees does hurt. Right, so Julius is running over to the corner now. See, IQ's coming out, but Brunson pulls up a shot. Hartenstein trying to get the tip, no good. Good box out by OG. I believe that's OG. Siakam trying to take advantage of the fast break opportunity. And he just runs into Josh Hart and it falls on the floor. So now he's holding his face now. So, I guess he got pepper spray some kind of way. Josh Hart pulled out some pepper spray and knocked Siakam to the floor. So now he's holding his face as if he lost both his eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Who hit him? He fell on the floor. Nobody even hit him in the face, but he's holding his face. Oh, Julius need him. Julius need him in the face. So now he's holding his face as if he got shot in it. Get the fuck out of here. So Julius comes over to him and was like, come on, man, get the fuck up. Get the bullshit. I didn't mean to do that. You acting like, yeah. So, I hate these players, man. They complain to the refs, they fake injuries, they're this, that, and the other. Cut it out, man. There's no men in sports. It started with, now the referees got to get involved. Now I got to hear what they're talking about. The referees are involved now, guys. Get out of here. So now we got the referees involved. So the referees are going to review it now. So unsportsmanlike conduct here by Julius Randle. So Julius Randle just comes over. I don't think he meant to hit him. Okay, look, I don't think he meant to hit him. It was by mistake. Okay, I don't think he meant to do that. He wasn't even looking. He was looking over. Oh, shit, now he's a little too close. He didn't mean to do that, man. Come on, unsportsmanlike conduct. So they're going to look to see what's going on. So come on, man. That's fucking bullshit. It's one thing if he did it on purpose. I don't think he did it on purpose. So now they gotta watch the video. So now they gotta figure out if he's doing it on purpose. It's like, come on, man. I think he did it by accident. He was looking over. He wasn't trying to hit the dude. You know what I'm saying? Now Siakam is playing it up. He got the towel in the eye. Fucking man, I can't stand this shit, man. I can't stand it. This world, man. The way things are, man. Everybody is something else, man. I can't take it, man. So anyway, let me just continue saying what's up to my people here. Shout out to Wonder Woman, Green Grant still in the building. Wonder Woman, good to see you in here. Who else we got in here? I mean, I can't even look at it, man. Siakam now is trying to trying to talk it up now. I just don't get it. Shit is the worst. Yeah, he got elbowed first. I get that, but I don't think that was him getting, trying to get him back. So now the referees are going too hard now, watching. So look, they say yes, he did do it. Yes, he did do it. Oh my God, like it's so ridiculous. Here goes Gucci Mane. Yeah, incidental contact. Yeah, man. Thank you. Got the bullshit, man. Thank you, Gucci Mane. So Gucci Mane says it's just a common foul. Like, cut it out, man. Why we have to review everything? So now I'm wasting my breath, yo. You know what I'm saying? This quarter should be over. We should be in the second quarter. But we're going to waste 3, 4, 5 minutes reviewing a video, trying to see if Julius Randle intended to do that. Julius is right there. What happened back in the days? Back in the days, we didn't review everything. It's like, come on, man. To review everything is fucking ridiculous, man. When does it end? Soon the game is going to be like 5 hours long because they got to review every fucking thing. And then Siakam is acting like he got shot, man. Fuck Siakam, man. Fuck all these guys with the fucking gold outfits, looking like, I don't know. Man, it's fucking weirdos, man. As a fan, it just takes away from the game to me. Because now I'm wasting energy being upset about stupid shit like this, little antics like that. Like, are we watching theater? I know, this is basketball. Oh, it's a part of the game, bro. You don't know ball. It's not part of. That's part of the game, bro. Like, whatever, man. Corny ass motherfuckers on Twitter, man. Always got something to fucking say. Goes IQ over to Julius. Julius spins all the way into the paint. Julius keeps getting to the same spot, not able to do anything, though. Over to Hart, swing over to Brunson, and Brunson knows what to do, knocks it down. So I think State posted something, or somebody posted something, where Julius gets better and better away from the basket as far as shooting percentage. So that's interesting. OG comes around the screen there. He kind of like got Hart clamped up a little bit. Still wasn't able to make that shot. Well, good pass from Brunson to Hart. Nice little hop step to avoid the defense there by Hart. Excellent play there. Excellent play there by the Knicks. I really like that. Yeah, man. So Julius always gets himself in trouble, but Julius always got his heads up, able to throw bullet passes across court. Found Hart, able to get Brunson a thing, but then Brunson returns the favor and gives Hart a nice little layup on the inside. So scores 23-20. Good basketball game so far. Outside of that extra antics in the beginning with Scotty Barnes showing us everything he ate for breakfast, and Siakam too, with all this nonsense, man. There's a bunch of suckers, man. It takes the respect away. I try to give this team a lot of respect coming in here, saying that they're healthy, especially with Scotty Barnes playing shooting guard is going to give us problems, matching up wise. But now just looking at the integrity of the team and just how they think as a team, because like I said, obviously, I'm up on it too. I'm into it. The whole lawsuit thing fires me up too with the forever beef stuff. But it's like, come on, man. The extra acting antics and the theatrics too. I could do without that, man. Just play ball. So it's crazy. So yeah, man. It's Rob Bracey. What's good, Rob? What's good? Yeah, man. So hopefully we got some new people watching today and come in there and take a look and see what's going on here with the watch along. Like I said, you make one post on Twitter, and then people think that they just know you. Like, well, people like you, this and the other. Really, people like who? Who are these people you're talking about? My thing is, if you're constantly gonna be throwing subliminals, at some point you got to say somebody's name. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to State. They like, I mention State all the time. Like, I'm not afraid to mention State. That everybody is always saying subliminals and they're talking about State. Just say his name. Say his name. That way everyone can see how far up his ass you are. You know what I'm saying? Some guys always doing this, always saying that, always doing that. So just say who you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows who you're talking about. Just say who you're talking about. That way everyone can see what kind of person you are. You know what I'm saying? You got your head so far up somebody else's ass. Just enjoy talking about the game. That's why I don't get with that narrative shit. So I go on Twitter just because it's a Knicks fix. There's a lot of other people that are not on that narrative bullshit. But there are a lot of guys that are on narratives all the time. And every time you look around, they're making speeches and shit about stuff, or making long posts and making sure they come for you. I'm coming for you, and I'm going to screenshot this and bookmark this and all this other shit. It's like, yo, man, that's all a big game. I get it. It's fun. That could be fun. I used to do that. Like 20 years ago. I used to do that. Over 20 years ago, in the freaking daily news forums and real GM forums where I got banned from, the Knicks forums I got banned from. Shout out to Ultimate Knicks, ultimateknicks.com where I laid my head there for a little while. Narratives and making people mad and all kind of stuff and spending hours talking shit to people. That's what I used to do. But I get how that could be fun because it was fun for a lot of years for me too. But now look, I'm an older fan. As Brunson hits another open three, scores 26-22 on my clock. It looks like Toronto's about to score another one. On my clock, I'm at the 157 mark. So you got Macaulay Flynn over to Barnes. Barnes back to Flynn. Flynn gets to the dotted line. Foul line extended back into Barnes. So Barnes gets it, turns around, and lays it up off the glass. So, Barnes for his antics is a good player, man, but he's immature. He's like early 20s, so he's a weirdo. Like most of the people on Twitter are a bunch of young weirdos. Just like I used to be a young weirdo when I was their age too. Hartenstein on the inside, nice physical play. So one thing I will say this Toronto team, they do have the size and this, that, and the other, but they're not physical. I'm watching how they play. You got Barnes, you got Siakam, you got OG. They're not really a physical front court. So just Hartenstein was able to out physical them there. Jacob too. I keep forgetting about him, but they're not a really like a physical team. They just play straight up basketball. A lot of flopping, that type of thing. They use their size. They do have the size advantage, but they're not very aggressive, powerful team. You know what I'm saying? So that's a difference there. But yeah, man, just long story short, I'm not into the narratives, man. If I say something, I just mean what I said. I'm not saying something because I'm implying something else. It's crazy, man. That's like way too much energy, man. So there's this Precious there. Josh Hart and Precious get into a shoving match there. They got Scotty Barnes standing there watching the show. Now he's posting up. We're seeing a lot of shot clock. Tried to pass it on the inside after all that pumping and dumping. Gets it out over to the shooter somehow from Macaulay Flynn. They got the rebound, and they just can't score. Shout out to Precious on the inside, wasn't able to score. Knicks get the rebound. Julius gets it, pushing up the court there, sets up his own post position. Bump and fade in the middle of the paint, makes that shot. Here comes Siakam, top of the key. Dribbling. Julius is playing off him there. Dante comes in to swipe. Siakam pulls up. He misses that. So Josh Hart goes to get it, but it is Toronto ball. Yeah, man. So I mean, right now, like Siakam, you would think that he's a physical. He plays good defense. You would think that he's physical, but he's not. Precious Henderson, Precious Achiuwa, excuse me. He's pretty you would think that he's physical, but he's not really physical. You would think Scotty Barnes is. Scotty Barnes is really just he just talks a lot of shit. Shout out to Gary Trent, was able to slither on the inside and make a nice little layup. So it goes down to DiVincenzo bringing the ball up the court. Got 19 seconds. Give it over to Hartenstein. Over to IQ. So Hartenstein and IQ doing a two-man game. Gives it up to RJ in the same spot, spinning in the paint about the dotted line. Gets his own rebound in the same spot. Kicks it out to Dante DiVincenzo for three. Another timely three-point shot. So listen, Timely threes is so important, man. Being squared up, being ready to shoot these shots, shoot them quick, instead of all this slingshot thing that Grimes does. Even Chandler just shoots it, just gets it and shoots it. Shout out to IQ, wasn't able to get it up over the rim there, but instead of passing it to Dante, he knew to keep the ball because the shot clock was going out. So good first quarter by the Knicks here. Kind of sloppy. But like I said, I'm watching this Toronto team. They're not physical at all. They're playing at home and they have no physicality to their team. So I think the Knicks should be able to beat this club. It's about letting these guys get confidence. But I just think the physicality of the Knicks is going to be too much for this squad, and that's weird. And that's weird because they do have more size. They do have size, a slight size advantage than us. You know, but like the only way I see the Toronto Raptors having a big game here is if Schroeder gets hot. If the Knicks stop playing defense on Siakam and these guys. But OG, I don't see OG as a threat. I don't see Scotty Barnes as a threat too much, even though he's 4 for 4 with 9 points. But he doesn't have no rebounds, no assists, no steals, no blocks, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he's just yelling and screaming, making layups, but he's not doing nothing else. He's so wrapped up in trying to score. This guy, Jacob is not. He's a good basketball player. I'm not gonna diss him, but he's just not physical at all. No physicality to the game. The whole crew. You know. So like I said, OG has the reputation of being a good defender. So far just scouting, just taking a look, I don't really see it. You know, it's only the first quarter of play, so we still got 3 more quarters to go. But if this is what they're going to bring us tonight, then this is going to be a blowout. That's interesting to say. But this is the NBA, right? So anything can happen. This is my last cookie. I just trying to get my sweet tooth on. I had dinner and stuff. So, as far as eating and stuff, I know I told you guys that, next year is going to be the year of being ready and not trying to get ready. So that's going to be the mantra for during the break and stuff when I'm talking about working out and stuff like that. Just being ready so you don't have to get ready. So, right now I'm just getting my little cookies, but I can have cookies because today I had a blueberry muffin and some coffee this morning. After that, I didn't eat anything, and then I had a veggie burger from Kennedy Fried Chicken. But it's a veggie burger. If you see the veggie burger, it's very clean. The veggie burger. So I had that. I did have onion rings with it. So that's not really too much. And then tonight I had some veggie meat with rice. A lot of vegetables up in there, mixed in with the meat. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good dinner. Now so I'm eating a few cookies. So that's way less than I normally eat. And of course the healthy stuff, I was really killing the unhealthy stuff last year. Just because I was trying to enjoy myself. I was enjoying the strength. I was enjoying that journey. But since the race, like before the race, before I started really concentrating on the cardio, which is only 2 weeks before the race, is when I just stopped lifting and just kept doing cardio just to prepare for the race. I was 267. So here we are on December. So we're talking about like 2 weeks before November. So we're talking about the middle of October when I stopped working out. As IQ gets a nice little floater in the paint, I started working out like the last 2 weeks in October, only doing cardio. So from that date to now, I'm literally 248. So it might be between 251 to 248. It's been going up and down depending on how big of shit I take. But the other day I looked at the scale, it said 248. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's incredible. So I lost a lot of weight since that time period, man. So, I know what I'm doing when it comes to losing weight and getting in shape and stuff like that. But it's just that it's been slow moving because I've been so out of shape, man. It's a process. It took me a whole year just to get my strength back. So nothing really happening around. A lot of action, but nobody's doing anything. So the Knicks went down and missed a shot. Now Toronto came down and missed a shot. So here comes Toronto again, missing another shot. Knicks with the rebound. Knicks fighting for the rebound there. RJ, so I guess they're going to call a foul on Toronto. I don't understand what happened here. So it's a kickball. So we're going to call it a kickball. So it might still be Toronto's ball. Looks like it's going to be Toronto's ball. So it's like an ugly style of basketball right now. Nobody can score. a lot of just missing shots and rebounding and running up and down the court for no reason. Here goes McCallie Flynn, gives it over to Precious. Precious dribbles about the mid court there. Gives it over to Scotty Barnes. Not good spacing here. Not a lot of movement either. Scotty Barnes, a couple in between the leg dribbles and shoots again. So Scotty Barnes is 5 for 5 tonight. Like I said, only one rebound, not really doing much else. He does have a block, so he got that within the last minute or so. Here goes IQ, comes across the timeline, gives it to Dante. Dante is down in the 3-point stance. Gives it over to RJ on the drive. RJ's been very good sealing off his man and just getting that nice little roll off the front of the rim instead of doing the blind over the head shots, man. So very proud of RJ, man. Definitely becoming a new player now in his fifth year out there, whatever year it is. Scotty Barnes makes another shot, so he's 6'6". So every single night, somebody has like some weird ass game here. But IQ gives it over to Hart. Dribble hand over to RJ, back to IQ. IQ dribbling, being double teamed, cross court pass to Hart. Hart fakes a three, gets into the baseline there. Hartstein with the rebound, bounces on the floor. He gets blocked. So that's the problem. He shouldn't have put the ball on the floor. Should have just went up. So Scotty Barnes is attacking there, but Dante DiVincenzo got caught on his momentum. No foul was called. I thought a foul was called, but Toronto was able to get like a bullshit layup there. So here goes Dante DiVincenzo with a wide open three, knocks that down timely. Like I'm trying to say, this guy Dante DiVincenzo gives you timely 3-point shots, man. He makes 3-point shots in the moment, So I mean, very good basketball player, man. I'm proud of him too. I was up and down, and like in the preseason, like you could just see the energy. Like the shots weren't going in. He was cutting. They weren't noticing him. He was late on passes. You know what I'm saying? He was getting overwhelmed a little bit on the inside. Rebounding and this, that, and the other. But just staying with him, say, look, man, like he's playing so good but on paper he's not playing good. So that's DiVincenzo right there. So right now, I feel like DiVincenzo finally found his, his, I don't want to say it like not momentum, but just like, just found his groove with the Knicks now. So you can see his worth with the team, even when he's not really doing anything stat-wise, scoring or anything else. It just seems like he's doing so much out there just because of how smart he plays. So he's a really good basketball player. So I mean, DiVincenzo is basically doing what Grimes was doing last year. So a couple of people have been posting videos about Grimes saying it's hate because, we're trying to get rid of Grimes. It's about the Knicks. It's about the Knicks getting better. So last year, you could point to so many different things that he was doing. But what's the difference between last year and this year? It has nothing to do with Tom Thibodeau not getting him involved in the offense. Grimes is getting the ball in the same position, the same way that he was getting it last year. Except last year, he wasn't just settling just to pass it to Julius and Brunson. This year, that's what he's doing. He's settling to pass it to the scorers. Instead of trying to create. Last year, he was looking at the rim trying to create. You know what I'm saying? So what happened between the last two seasons and this season? So this season, as I'm looking at a player, you want to talk about Gary Trent Jr. Why can't Quentin Grimes be Gary Trent Jr.? Shout out to Gary Trent Jr. I'll pull up his stats. Right now, he's only averaging 11 because he just came back from injury. But if you look at his stats through his career, Gary Trent Jr. for the last couple of years, 15, 16, 18, 17 points per game. Like I said, he just came back from injury. He's been coming off the bench, not really having the best year so far, trying to get himself together. But the last couple of years, like I said, 15, 16, 18, and 17 points here on two different teams, Portland and Toronto. So he is a good basketball player. So, I mean, I thought that maybe Quentin Grimes would be on that level. I keep mentioning, Buddy Hield because we were talking about Buddy Hield when we were talking about making trades and improving the team. A lot of people was like, hell no to Buddy Hield, which I understand, because we got Quentin Grimes. Why would we want Buddy Hield? But, Quentin Grimes is not making that step to become a guy like Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield, Gary Trent, all these guys are the same kind of player. Shout out to, what's another guy? Beasley, Malik Beasley, excuse me. He's on the Bucks now. These are different players that Grimes should be right now. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, he actually took a step back in his third year. So it's weird, man. It's not hate. It's the truth. That's what's happening right now. McCallie Flynn bringing the ball up the court. IQ just not fazed by what he was doing. Scotty Barnes gives it back to McCallie Flynn. McCallie Flynn launches that three, misses it. Hartstein with an easy rebound. Here comes RJ, full head of steam, looking to get an easy bucket. Toronto Raptors came back on defense. It was RJ trying to find Hartenstein on the alley-oop. Toronto Raptors break that up. Josh Hart saves the ball. Hartenstein saves it, but the referee's going to call out of bounds. Yep. So I just ate my last cookie. So no more crunching and munching on the microphone. Toronto Raptors top of the key. You got Scotty Barnes is perfect from the field right now. He got Josh Hart jumping like fucking House of Pain. Siakam for three, no good. Knicks are really attacking the boards today, so we're definitely dominating these guys on the boards. RJ spins on Scotty Barnes, gets all the way into the paint. He should have shot the layup there, across court to IQ. IQ gets in trouble, sidesteps back to RJ in the corner for three, misses that. So here comes Scotty Barnes coming up the court. He got Hartenstein behind him, Siakam on the inside. Hartenstein comes in and makes a big time defensive play. Siakam should have just laid it up, looking for the referees to do something. But good that Hartenstein stayed with the play, able to block Hartenstein, block Siakam from behind. So IQ's trying to set some kind of play. He's pointing and pointing. Comes around a Hartenstein screen, picks up his dribble, gives it to Dante. Dante just launches the three off the front of the rim, no good. So I don't know who this is. Number two, I believe that's McDaniels. McDaniels is in the game now. McDaniels gives it over to Barnes, back to McDaniels, over to Siakam. Siakam baseline, kicks it out to OG in the corner. OG knocks down the three. Also, OG looks way smaller. He just looks like a dude from England. Got very narrow shoulders, kind of stocky shoulders, but narrow, long arms. It looks weird, man. So transition layup there by that's McDaniels there, taking advantage of the Knicks not getting back on defense there. But IQ comes down and they're going to call a timeout. So, I mean, outside of me complaining about various different things, it's a good basketball game. The Knicks were up 34-26 in the first quarter. Here we are 11-7 here. Toronto was up in the second. But, the game is not over yet. We still got a lot of basketball left. So the Knicks are up 41-37. Good basketball game so far. I see Joe Curry, man. I always love it when Joe Curry comes up in here. So I got an email from one of our commenters, one of our favorite commenters. They haven't been around in a while, so I didn't see my email. Let me check it now to see if she responded to me. But one of our female commenters just hit me with some bad news, man. So I don't know if she wants me to say anything about it. So I'm looking. She didn't say anything yet. Yeah. So let me just double check this. Yeah. So she didn't hit me up and let me know anything. Yeah, she didn't let me know anything. But I don't know if she wants anybody to know. But definitely, somebody just gave you some bad news, man. When she hits me up and lets me know, or maybe she might pop up in the chat tonight, and let us know that I can make that announcement, man. But bad news from one of our fellow diehard Knicks people. So just say your prayer for whoever you don't see around. Just say a prayer for each other. Actually, just so I'm out there. There's a lot of gloomy stuff today, man. Somebody died at my job the other day. It was when did it happen? It happened this week, actually. So just the other day, like a couple of days ago, somebody got killed at my job. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, just very weird. It's always weird when that stuff happens, man. A lot of people's been dying. One of my wife's cousins passed away. He was the only son of only son. His father had passed away too. The story with them is that they weren't speaking until he found out that his dad was sick, and then they got a chance to reconcile and get together. But then his pops passed away. But then shortly after, not even like 2 years, he passed away. So I mean, that's crazy, man. So shout out to the extended Eru family, man, on my Haitian side. Going through some stuff over there. Quite a few bad things I've heard out there. A couple of people lost. There was one lady on the job lost her brother the other day too. So it's like every time somebody tells you something, it's something some bad news, man. So yeah, man. Shout out to to our comrade. Hope everything works out. Definitely in my prayers. Brunson baseline on OG gives it over to Hartenstein. Back to Brunson. comes over into the foul line, bumping and dumping, tried to hook alley-oop to Hartenstein, but got fouled. Brunson takes a lot of punishment, man. Yeah, man. Didn't mean to change the mood of the pod, man, but it's been a lot of bad stuff happening out there. You know, I think somebody got shot too. Somebody got shot on the train not too long ago. Somebody in Long Island Railroad at Woodside got killed. You know, a lot of stuff going on out there. Scotty Barnes with the rebound, full head of steam. Hartenstein picks him up. Goes down to DiVincenzo, he's gonna be guarding OG. McDaniels kicks it out to Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes wide open, so Scotty Barnes hasn't missed a shot. He's 7 for 7 tonight. So I mean, there's always some asshole that comes out here and does something extraordinary. 7 for 7 here against the Knicks. So he's jacked up, because he wants to do well for his bosses, clapping them cheeks for Zaire Ujiri out there. IQ misses up the dribble, gives it back to Dante. Dante looking for a screen from Hartenstein, takes it all the way to the basket, up with the scoop layup, no good, but a block shot from Siakam. Hartenstein was trying to get the putback, but he got fouled from behind. So good play by Siakam with the defense there, but even better play by Dante, able to speed to the basket and try to catch him with the misdirection with the jump, but the block still happened. I believe was that OG with the block? Yeah, I think that was OG with the block. So Hartenstein's at the line with some free throws. So he got some free throws. So let's see what Joe Curry. So I haven't seen Joe Curry in a minute, man. I hope everything is good. Grimes needs to step up. FIQ should start. Grimes off the bench with DiVincenzo. Tuesday with the Bucks. That's interesting. Shout out to Julius. He hurt his knees. We don't have anybody else to play forward. So there's a lot of problems with that. So I mean, I appreciate. Joe Curry is always like what I want to say. Always thinking outside the box. So definitely good to see you here, man. Good stuff. Yeah, I appreciate Joe Curry. Joe Curry's definitely giving it up in the comments right now. He goes, Jacob, good pass inside to OG. OG got smothered by the Knicks defense. At Siakam, full head of steam, tried to bang it and clang it. Or who is that? That's not that's Brochure. Brochure on the drive there. Lost his footing there, but did make the layup. 42-41 on my clock. I'm at 5:47 right now. I'm waiting for another 2-point shot. Brunson is being guarded heavily here by Schroeder and Jacob. But he comes baseline, pumps, dumps, fades, and knocks it down. So that's a pro move, man. Come in there, take the bump, and then fade and shoot it. That's just a pro-level move there. Schroeder took 2 screens there. OG with the sidestep 3-point shot, no good. A lot of volleyball playing out there on these rebounds. A lot of slapping and whapping. Schroeder comes over, attacks Hartenstein. Hartenstein just kind of deflects it almost a little bit. But it's going to be out of bounds on the Knicks. So Hartenstein's playing some good defense right now, man. Definitely filling in passing lanes, challenging the shots at the rim, that type of stuff. Some good stuff there. I see Clyde and Albert. I keep forgetting his first name, but that's the younger brother of Marv Albert. He's a good announcer within himself. There, he announces hockey. He's just a very good announcer overall. Schroeder at the free throw line. Let's see what else is going on here. So, Joe Curry, I'm looking at your comments, man, and just giving us the whole rundown of what's going on in your mind right now. Yeah, man. So, slugfest. I'll leave it there like that while we're calling the game there. Schroeder just made some free throws. So, the game is back and forth. Knicks still leading by 1 point, 44-33. Brunson putting Schroeder through the ringer there. Gives it out to Julius. Julius gets the ball, trying to give it back to Brunson. So Brunson got a full head of steam here, trying to figure things out. He's being guarded by 4 people now. Back to Julius. Julius drives on Siakam. Kicks it out to Josh. Josh gets all the way to the basket. Kicks it out to Brunson. Back to Dante for a wide open 3-point shot. And another timely 3. This guy, Dante DiVincenzo, knocks down all the timely 3-point shots, man. What a freaking good shooter. So here goes Toronto trying to take advantage of the Knicks here with the fast break. So that's on the scouting report. The Knicks don't get back on defense in transition, so try to take advantage of it. Siakam gets a mid-range jump shot, and he knocks that down. So this is a back-and-forth attack here by both teams, 47-45. I'm at the 4:29 mark, if anybody's watching. Brunson's dancing and prancing top of the key, being guarded by 4 people. 4 guys are looking at Brunson. Brunson has to do a better job of getting rid of that ball. He saw him doing the square dance out there with 4 people. Yeah, man. So good basketball by the Knicks so far, though. Knicks are playing better defense. We're rebounding a little bit better, so that's why we have the edge. But this Toronto team they probably have the edge on the fast break points. So we got Brunson hit a fadeaway 3-point shot in the corner, man. Just all that dribbling. Schroeder being guarded by nobody all the way to the basket, blows right past everybody. Mitchell Robinson wasn't paying attention. He's back in the game. So somehow Schroeder gets all the way to the basket uncontested. Julius bringing the ball up the court, trotting, being guarded by Siakam. Yeah, Siakam, I thought it was much bigger, man. He looks like a string bean. So Julius is being guarded by 2 people now, stuck in the corner. It's going to be Knicks ball, knocked out of bounds. So, Julius gets 2 people on him and can never find the other person. So he's easily trapped. You could trap Julius fairly easy. That's why they sent 2 guys. That's why whenever they send 2 guys, they always commit to 2 guys to double team because Julius can't find the open man. Because Julius, again, wide open 3-point shot. He sidesteps and pulls up, mid-range, misses it. Knocked out of bounds there by Schroeder. Man. So Schroeder had the rebound and just knocked it out of bounds. He's a weird-looking dude, man. Yeah, shout out to Generation JL. Yeah, man, I got a 3-pack. Got myself a 3-pack off of Amazon, man. So I'm about to buy like 15 more of these shits, and that'll be my outfit for the whole winter. OG with the rebound, bringing the ball up the cup, close to goal timeline. OG find his way all the way to the basket, but they're gonna call a charging foul on Brunson there. He just ran him over. So he's going to stand there and look at the referees, man. These NBA players never think they do anything. Here we go in drives. Yeah, Brunson kind of jumped in his way, So I mean, it could have went either way. And then, it's not like he didn't see him. He looked at Brunson right in his eyes and still tried to jump over him. So now you're going to look at stare at the refs like you didn't do nothing. Like, come on, man. Brunson drives, kicks it to RJ. Nice spin by RJ. A little bit too deep. He should have just laid it up. He goes Schroeder, fast break by Toronto. So Toronto, they're definitely catching up because they're taking advantage of that fast break points there. Too much teeth. You see Bro showing all them damn chiclets in his mouth. Brunson gives the ball over to RJ. RJ gives the ball to Julius, but Julius is being guarded by 2 people, man. Guys need to wake up. RJ sidesteps with Julius on his back. Poor space and poor decision-making here by the Knicks. Here comes Toronto. Scouting report. Take advantage of the fast break. The Knicks don't get back on defense. Mitchell Robinson fighting on the inside for the rebound. OG gets it. Here comes Schroeder with a 3-point shot. This is all transition buckets because it's like the Knicks are so out of position. Toronto's trying their best to score. They can't get the ball in the basket. But look at Brochure. Look at all that energy he got, shaking his head, this, that, and the other. Throwing his hand. Oh, he just did this just now. He just did this. Yeah! These guys are a bunch of punks, man. Bunch of freaking sissies, man. Just because you're playing the Knicks, they want to try to do a good job from the side. Damn, son, you guys are getting a bonus or something? You guys playing for some chicken nuggets? What the hell is going on here? Just watch everybody. Look at Siakam playing his hardest right now. Look at Brochure. He just made a layup, and he's like, yes! Yeah! Come on, man. Here goes Scotty Barnes. Comes in bounds there. He's pointing and stuff. I guess he's pointing to see his matchup. But, I mean, Brochure is over here, Look, he just makes another one, and he's like, ooh, doing that stuff. God, man. Have some respect for yourselves, man. 51-49 on my clock. I'm at the 2:27 mark. Brunson takes a screen from RJ. Dribbling, being guarded by Schroeder, putting him in the mix. Step back, pump, dump. No good. Here goes Toronto there, but they're going to call, what are they going to call here? They're calling something. I think he might have touched it when it was on the rim, so the Knicks are going to get credit for a basket there because Jacob touched the ball when it was on the cylinder. So that's some defensive interference there. He goes Brunson there. Pump and dump, shoots it on the rim. Like I said, Jacob knocks it off the rim. That's international rules. You can't do that in the NBA. So that's goaltending there. So Brunson will get credit for that. Let me see what Brunson got today. Brunson's been cooking. He's been cooking lately. So Brunson right now, he got 14. So between Brunson and Barnes, they're basically going at each other. He goes Siakam, full head of steam, driving as hard as he can against Mitchell Robinson. Spin and shot, the rainbow shot, knocks it down. And look at these guys. Look at the energy. Look at the eyes. Look at the body language. All a bunch of suckers, man. Yeah, we gotta win this game. We gotta win this game. Right now, the second quarter, the Knicks are definitely losing it, 27-19. So I'm looking for Julius to do something here. He's being guarded by Barnes. Comes in there, pumps, dumps, spin over to Grimes. Grimes pulls up for three, misses that. See what I'm saying? Grimes gets it and he just shake and bakes, and he just launches the 3-point shot. He doesn't try to put the ball on the floor, nothing. Good steal by Brunson. Gives it over to Julius, full head of steam, two-handed dunk. He should have got hit with a foul. I don't understand. Schroeder took his legs out, and then they didn't call a foul. That's ridiculous. But here we go, Siakam, full head of steam there. Siakam's playing it extremely hard right now, spinning and winning. Pulls up for a mid-range jump shot. So he got it going right now, confront. He's a good player. Brunson bringing the ball up the court. He's taking a sweet time. Get across the timeline, bro. 17 seconds across the timeline. Over to RJ, baseline being drove by Siakam. Definitely bumped him out of bounds there. So, the referee just called. So Siakam throws his hands up like, oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do no foul. They never do nothing. Man. This shit is so ridiculous. So we're going to get free throws, actually. So RJ's going to get some free throws. That's interesting. Yeah, man. So 55-53, Knicks are down. I see 58 seconds left in this second quarter on the main clock here. But right now we got RJ shooting free throws. So RJ misses the first one. RJ's been making his free throws, though. So I can't, like I said, whatever I want to say bad about RJ, it's not happening consistently enough for me to be ranking on him, He misses the first one. Second one is up, and he makes that one. So it's he got 10 points. He's doing his job tonight. 11, 14, and 10 for a big three. So Schroeder's coming up. Brunson's going to meet him at the logo. Brunson's calling out something there. Jacobs came to give him a screen, but he didn't take it. Now they're swinging around here. Barnes gets it. He's trying to bully Grimes. Grimes with the good defense got his hands on the ball. Shot on the rim. Brunson saved it. But here comes Siakam, full head of steam, attacking Mitchell Robinson up and under on the rim there, and they're going to call a foul on Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson got to understand if a foul is going to happen, if a foul looks like it might happen, then you need to maul the guy. Don't just jump up and then try not to foul him and say, hey, I didn't touch him. Maybe you should have. That's the evolution. You have to know when the foul is inevitable. You got to know when it's inevitable for you to get that foul. Right now, he only has 2, so this is the second foul right now. So you got to know a foul is going to be called on you right when it's coming. So if it's going to be called on you, you might as well make it work. Make it count. Knock the fucking shit out the guy. You know what I'm trying to say? And then people really will fear you. He really has to figure that out. Know when to use the fouls. Know when not to foul and know when to knock the shit out the guy. Yeah, man. I'm going to leave this up right now. Grimes is scary. He definitely is, man. Yeah, so here goes Brunson bringing the ball up the court nice and slow. 29 seconds. We got 16 seconds on the shot clock now. We got some giving and going here by the big three. Julius gets the ball, right-hand side, jabs right, goes left, kicks it out to RJ for 3, no good. Mitchell Robinson, boxing out, was able to get the rebound, turns around, and is knocked out of bounds by Jacob. So it should be Knicks ball. Shout out to number 7, the female ref there. I think she's a decent ref. I've seen her ref before. I feel like they're trying to bully her. She's ignoring them out there. The pressures is coming in the game again for Siakam. So this is a way for the Knicks to take advantage of that. Siakam had a full head of steam, man, really trying to take us out. Right now, the Knicks are going to get the last shot of the quarter. Knicks it down 57-54. Brunson putting 2 guys in the mix. Grimes wide open, kicks it out to RJ. RJ on the drive, gets fouled with the and one. Nice. So that should count. So it's 56. So with the free throw, he has the chance to tie it up with 2.5 seconds left in this half. So good play by RJ. See, listen, RJ drove. He can see the foul coming, and now he has the frame of mind to jump with the shot. Instead of just trying to get the foul, he jumps with the foul, gets fouled, and then strong with the head of mind to still make the shot. You know what I'm saying? So that's great. Good basketball there by RJ, man. See what I'm saying? There's a difference. Like I'm trying to say, people say, "Oh, I told you about RJ." All the people that wanted RJ traded. Listen, man, you guys always say people don't know basketball, but people that say that don't know basketball either. You know what I'm saying? People that say that they don't know basketball either. because guys are not always going to be perfect, man. As the Knicks just finished the half, tied the game up 57-57. So I mean, guys are just not like always going to be perfect. Then in your mind, you wanted somebody to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But they never were that way. You were praying that they would be that way, but they were never that way. You know what I'm saying? So now they are that way after 4 or 5 years later. Now you can say, I told you so after 4 or 5 years. That's not how it works. That's not how life works. But anyway, we're at halftime. Game is tied 53-53. We're going to get into some halftime reports and stuff. But I got something fresh off the presses from Jay Boogie here. Jay Boogie, uh, presented by Jay Boogie and Podcast Records. So he has Breaking News Remix. It's supposed to be coming out soon, man. So this is a graphic that he sent. Shout out to CP the artist. CP the artist is the one that did the artwork here. Definitely Knicks fans collaborating here. So I didn't hear any music or anything like that, but this is something coming soon from Jay Boogie and Podcast Records. You know what I'm saying? Doing their thing out there for the Orange and Blue, putting out sports content related hip hop music. You know what I'm saying? The beats is always fire. Jay Boogie with the lyrics and stuff like that, trying to get collaborations from other Knicks fans, which is great. So look out for this, man. This is Breaking News, the remix by Jay Boogie. Everybody knows him, the closer, Jay Boogie. I don't like to call him the closer, but he is the closer. So I've been trying to see if we can get another name for him. You know what I'm saying? But give him the mic and he just shuts it down. Like you can't say nothing after him. Once he says what he has to say, so he really is the closer. But he really is like the heart and soul of the fan base, man. Just definitely, man, the energy and stuff like that. Absolutely a privilege, an honor and a privilege if you were ever to meet Jay Boogie, man. Super humble, always shows love to everybody. He's a big dude too, man. Very solid dude. Looks like Ben Grimm, the Thing from Fantastic Four, solid like a rock. But super nice, man, super humble. You know what I'm saying? Just listening to him talk, being around him, you feel like you wanna run through a brick wall, man. So this is his new project coming out soon. Look out for it. As soon as he drops it, I definitely will play it on the podcast as well. But that's me showing love to Jay Boogie. Let me pop this out of here. Let's get into this halftime report, 53 to 55 actually. So this is not right. There you go. So it's 57 to 57. I'm saying 53, 53, 57, 57. My bad. So anyway, let's get into some quarter by quarter action. We won the first quarter, 34 to 26. Shout out. Let me get rid of you, Mr. Pudge. Second quarter, 31 to 23. So back and forth game here, first quarter, second quarter. We cannot make a duplicate of the second quarter in this third quarter. So hopefully when we come back from the halftime, this is not typical, the third quarter blues where we freaking let this team run over us, man. And I'm really tired of getting smoked in these games, man. I like to have good, close games, but for the Knicks to go down by 12, 15, and for us to battle back every single night, even against bad teams, is taking a toll on me. It's very hard to deal with that as Knicks fans. It's taking a toll on a lot of people. So I committed myself to doing these watch-alongs, but if I wasn't doing watch-alongs, some of these games I wouldn't even watch. I'm saying? Just for my own sanity, But I get to talk it out with you guys. I'm having fun talking shit. So I get to watch it from a different perspective as if I was watching it for myself. If I was watching it myself, I'm internally, or just by myself yelling and screaming. But I'm here talking with you guys, so and I have a camera in my face too. So it's a better way for me to articulate my frustrations. You know what I'm trying to say? But shot charts look almost identical for both teams there. A lot of in between, a lot of shots at the rim, a lot of 3-point shots. Knicks have 51 shots on the ball. Toronto has 49. Both teams are shooting 45% from the field. So that's the game right there. Good battle against these two teams, evenly matched. I shouldn't say evenly matched. I want to say that collectively, Toronto has more talent, but the Knicks, our big three are more polished than their big three. You know what I'm trying to say? But as a team, we play way better defense than them, and we're way more physical than them. We rebound better too. So, but it's evenly matched because, like I said, their skill level and their ability to get up and down the court is a little bit better than us. But just bang, mano a mano, we're stronger than them. So that this had to be said there. This just says that the game is on back and forth. It's a good game. Slide down to team comparisons. Rebounding wise, Toronto's actually leading with rebounds, 33 to 27. They did have one sequence where they must have had like 4 rebounds and 2 sequences where they were fighting and they weren't able to get the shot, but they must have had like 4 offensive rebounds during that time frame. So I'm thinking that's what that is. Assist Knicks never win the assist battle, 17-13. Steals 4-3. 4 blocks for Toronto, only 1 block for the Knicks. Knicks don't block shots. We don't have size. So outside of Mitchell Robinson and Hartenstein, there's nobody else to block shots out there. Turnovers 5 and 6, so the Knicks are right on brand with only five turnovers. 44%, we said that already. 35% from 3 for us, 21 for them. That's the ball game too. We're making more threes than them. Free throws, percentage is what it is. We basically split the points in the paint. They have 28 to 26. Second chance points is 10-10, and fast break points. They're definitely up on us. So fast break points. They always were. Every time the Knicks made a mistake or every time the Knicks miss a shot, the scouting report is in, man. Shout out to every single NBA team. Even Detroit tried to do it to us last night. Every time the Knicks mix a shot or what do you call it, make a turnover or something like that, the opposite team, they just know to just run us down because the Knicks don't do a good job of getting back on defense. And if we do get back on defense, a lot of the times we don't have enough size to stop them. So that's the thing with the Knicks. And the Knicks always allow transition 3-point shots. So that corner 3 is always going to be available, in the fast break if a team wants it. So that's the scouting report on the Knicks, man. We definitely got to fix that. If I could say that and I could see that watching this game night in and night out, then that should be like number one thing on defense on the freaking grease board is get back on transition to stop these 3-point shots because they're trying to get the corner 3 on you. But somehow the Knicks have yet to fix that problem. Let's get to the box score. For some reason, my voice is strained tonight. I don't know what's going on. I think it's because of just the weather. It was very humid today. So we was outside in the rain, fooling around out there. Cold weather, then it got warm, and then it started raining. So it was a horrible day for trying to stay healthy, man. RJ Barrett, really, decent game. The shooting 5 for 13. He could always shoot it better, but I just thought he attacked the rim really well. He was playing good basketball. He wasn't making the shots today, but to me, I don't think it was a detriment. Usually, if he misses shots, it's a detriment. I feel like the way that he played today wasn't a detriment out there. So 13 on 3 and 2. Julius, same way, 5 for 9. He didn't really take a lot of shots today. 11 points. He has 5 rebounds, 2 assists. So this is right on brand for him too. If he finished with 22, 10, and 4, that's what Julius does. Mitchell Robinson, not really the best game. He played decent, 2 points, 3 rebounds, but we expect more for him, as the guy that's going to be the defensive player of the year, and he's a beast, So if he's that guy, then he needs to be that guy at all times. Shout out to the beast, Brunson. He gets beat up every night, still trying to drop 40 every single night. Right now he has 14 and 5. So, he's kicking ass out there, shooting 50% from the field. Quentin Grimes, 12 minutes, man. This guy's still not giving us anything. 12 minutes, he has 1 assist, nothing else, no points. He has 1 foul, nothing else. He missed a 3-point shot. But no free throws, nothing. He's not doing nothing for us. And even on defense, he's getting smoked because he got to guard Scotty Barnes out there. Also, OG's out there, and OG's kind of bullying him too. So, it sucks. It sucks that that this is happening to Grimes, but it has nothing to do with Tom Thibodeau trying to get him free. It would be nice to run plays for Grimes, but you only run plays for guys that are producing. You know what I'm saying? You run a play for somebody that's producing. But shout out to somebody like Hart. Shout out to somebody like Dante. We don't run plays for them. You know what I'm saying? They just cut to the basket and they move the ball just systematically, but not necessarily running plays for them to get them shots. That's not gonna happen, man. You don't just make guys that are not doing nothing, and then they're not contributing anything, any part of the game. You don't run plays for people like that. You know what I'm saying? The people like that, you bench them. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, but that's what it is true. People like that end up getting traded. So I feel bad for Grimes, because Grimes I agree with everybody that loves him, that overly loves him. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of skills, and he should be playing a lot better here. But the only person to blame is him. So if we trade him, I guarantee that he plays much better on the next team. But that's because the next team that he gets traded to is probably going to be a bad team, or either a team that already has stars in place that require what he's going to give. So him going to the Bulls, if we was to get DeRozan, that fits their club, because they're trying to get rid of Zach LaVine, and then they got the other kid, Kobe White. So Kobe White and Quentin Grimes in the backcourt, that's a young backcourt. He's going to get minutes. So I can see Grimes going over there playing well, on a team like that where he's required to shoot the ball. Now the offense is going to go through him, given an opportunity for it to go through him. So I can see Grimes going to the Bulls and actually, contributing that way. But he's not going to contribute on a team like the Knicks. But like I said, somehow Dante DiVincenzo figured out how to play like Grimes. Grimes forgot how to play like Grimes. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Josh Hart, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Just doing what he does out there. Quickly, didn't really do much stat wise either. He only got 2 points right now. DiVincenzo 3 for 5 from the field, 4 for 4 from 3. Nothing else either from the stats, but like I said, the way that DiVincenzo plays, you would think that he had more stats. That's the way the Grimes played last year. I keep beating a dead horse, but people will only hear what they want to hear. I'm saying the full deal here of my opinion on what's happening. But people only want to be selective what they hear, man. So people that are like that, I can't stand. Shout out to Hartenstein, played a really good first half, played 11 minutes, 7 rebounds, 4 points, just bullying them. Out-aggressiving. I'm not even sure that's a real word there, but definitely outplaying this Toronto squad with physicality. So one thing in the second half, if I was to give a prep for the second half for the Knicks, bully these guys. These guys cannot bang with them. So Toronto wants to be finesse. They want to run the court. They want to try to get some easy buckets that way. But if we play physical and bang these guys, they're going to back down. You know what I'm saying? We should be able to beat this club. Shout out to Jalen. Quickly, got to get busy. RJ and Julius got to continue playing well. If they do that, we win. So I'm anxious to get this over with, man. We get a little bit of a break. I think we play again on Tuesday against the Bucks in the in-season tournament. You know what I'm saying? So we get a little bit of a break because right now, what day is today? Today is Friday. They got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So we don't play again until Tuesday. So we get a little bit of a break. Thank God. Because sometimes, calling these games, you love watching the Knicks, man, but you do need the break. Back-to-back games and this, that, and the other. We haven't had a real West Coast trip yet. So the West Coast trip, when that comes, that's always a hard trip on Knicks fans because we got to watch the games. So we will be watching the games, man. So we need that break sometimes. So I'm all for that. So anyway, let's scroll down here. I see a lot of new names here. Some new guys popped up in here. So shout out to everyone that came here for the halftime show. Once again, like I said, what's up to Carson here? Let me get the scoreboard back up here. So I know when at least the game is back on as far as the internet is concerned. So leave that there. Tie game there. So let's get into this. Pudge points out the obvious. It's an all-African team. There's a lot of African players on Toronto. Schroeder, you got Precious. You got Siakam. I don't know. Scotty Barnes is half African. Boucher is from Africa. Quite a few players from Africa over there. OG's definitely got some African descent there, being a player from the UK. Shout out to Survey. We got Vinny Vegas here. What's good, Vinny? Vinny said there's a lot of good people in the Knicks sphere. Absolutely, man. A lot of beautiful people in the Knicks sphere. Like I said, Twitter, the Twitterverse, they like to argue all day long. It's weird, so crazy. I think half the people that argue, I met a lot of them. A lot of the guys have ADHD, man. Like they just like on the spectrum or something, man. The way that they carry on is crazy. But I mean, I see that they found these guys. Some of the guys are because I remember half of these guys threatened each other's lives, a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? So now I see them going to games together. So that's great. Shout out to some of those guys. So I see them going to games and sell it. I mean, like I said, that's what it's all about. Shout out to the ultimateknicks.com. If anybody's ever been to ultimateknicks.com, they have a great forum there. So I got a chance to meet the owner of that forum. I met their family, met the whole family. 2 brothers really own it. The father and the mother are involved also. But I went up to where they live. They live upstate New York. Went to their house and everything. You know what I'm saying? And met them, which was incredible. So I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what Knicks fans are. Knicks fans, we the only people that understand us is each other. So that's why I don't get the infighting and the crazy yelling and screaming on the internet. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because we're here because we're the only ones that understand each other. And like-minded people, we should get together, and we would be much more powerful if we were together. You know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that these guys go to games together like that. Shout out to the NBK fam. I met those guys, and we go out to. We've been all over the place with those guys too. Been to DC, with Steph and Sim and those guys. Been to DC a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to going to other places with those guys as time goes on too, man. So it's a beautiful thing being a Knicks fan, man. Shout out to some guys in the chat. I got to meet some people from the chat in person. Great people, man. One person that I'm thinking about right now is Carrillo. Shout out to Carrillo. I keep forgetting Carrillo's first name, but I wish I would have took his number or something like that, or social, just so I could communicate with him. But shout out to Carrillo that I met at one of the games. Beautiful guy, man. Older gentleman. I think he was like 70 years old, man, but he didn't look it. We got to sit right next to each other. We was laughing like two schoolgirls, man, giving each other high fives and hugging each other and stuff, man. It's a beautiful thing. Absolute beautiful thing. Look at Grimes. He still had a dribble. He catches the ball and he's looking to pass, but he's wide open. He can make a play. Here goes Brunson with the defense heavy on him. Hits the first shot of the second half. So, Grimes gets back on defense there, guarding Harrison Barnes there. I said Scotty Barnes, not Harrison Barnes. Lord have mercy. Here goes Schroeder just dribbling around like he shit himself. Lord have mercy. Why does he look like that? Schroeder launches a three-point shot, no good. RJ with the rebound, pushes the ball on straight up the middle, basically. Mitchell Robinson comes in, stops in front of him, set the pick. RJ's a different RJ. Him driving with the finger rolls, man, I like it. He needs to clean it up, though. Here goes Siakam, full head of steam, driving at RJ. At Julius, trying to create some contact. So Brunson, middle of the court, looking to try to get Mitchell Robinson at alley-oop, wasn't able to. Picks up his dribble, gives Julius in the paint. Grimes clears out. Julius is taking too long to get the ball going here. Comes in, pump and dumps, fades in the lane, he knocks that down. So that's the pro shot, man. Come in, bump, and then fade. It's almost not impossible to block, but it's tough to block that shot. Schroeder walks up the court, looked like he needed a wet wipe. Gives it over to Siakam. Siakam in there for the right-handed layup against Julius. So something's going on with Julius. Julius is squinting. He's been squinting or whatever. I don't know if his knee's bothering him or something, but he's definitely been wincing. He's going over to the corner gingerly. RJ gets the ball. So RJ's looking for something to happen. He's calling for Mitchell Robinson to screen for him. He comes around the screen. Not enough spacing here. Able to get Julius the ball there, but no communication. Guys are not in the right spot. Just a bad sequence there by the Knicks. Here comes Schroeder. Dribbling right, give it over to Siakam. Siakam with a full head of steam gives it to OG. OG just pulls up for three, no good. Brunson with the rebound, outlet to RJ. RJ all the way to the basket. That new layup is new, man. I like it. Extending to the rim. He got blocked at the rim by Siakam, though. Here comes Schroeder, full head of steam, kicks it out to Scotty Barnes again with Grimes in his face. Brunson trying to take advantage of this fast break there. RJ all the way to Grimes. Grimes finally gets a shot. Nice little layup there. So we need more of that. Scotty Barnes dribbling right up to OG. OG shoots a three, no good. Bouncing on that rim. Julius with the rebound. Knicks need to clean this up a little bit. We're a little bit too messy. Julius brings the ball up the court, gives it over to Brunson. So Julius definitely something going on with him, man, because he's deferring today. Gives it back to Brunson, bullet pass. And Brunson, how did he make that shot, man? You want to talk about freaking star player? Brunson is a fucking star player, man. How did he make that shot? Look at this, man. He gave it to Julius. How did he get the pass? Because Julius threw him a bullet, and he just picks it up and shoots it, and he gets fouled. Watch this. He catches it, shoots it with no room, gets smacked, whacked, falls to the floor, and he's going to get a foul on a three-point shot. It's incredible. So what's going on here? Knicks are calling a timeout. Somebody's calling a timeout right now. So I believe the Knicks are calling a timeout, or they're going to replay it. So what is this bullshit? I know they're not replaying to see if it's a flop. Oh, potential flagrant foul. Come on. So now we're going to waste some more time now. Shit is ridiculous. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jackal. Definitely with the orange. How do you like it? Matter of fact, how do you like the hat? You know what I'm saying? You see the diehard with the license plate there with the diehard Knicks on there. I know you like that with the army fatigue. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I lost a little bit of weight because every time I put this hat on, it looked like a beanie on my big ass head. So I lost a little bit of weight. So I'm happy about that. Definitely rocking that orange shirt. So listen, I'm gonna be rocking the orange shirt for the foreseeable future. You know what I'm saying? I ordered me some more, so when they come in, this is gonna be the shirt. I'm gonna wear it every single day. You know, wear it every single day. Dwayne Dennis was good. Dennis, how you doing? Geraldine popped in here. Where's Geraldine at? Did I miss Geraldine? There she goes. Geraldine, how could I miss you? Somebody said, hey, Geraldine. I'm like, yo, I missed her. What happened? Yeah, there you go, Geraldine. Absolutely. So, what did you say here? I'm good. My schedule has changed on my job. I'm off Fridays and Saturdays for now. Excellent. Fridays and Saturdays. So, what's up with Christmas? Is Christmas Friday and Saturday this year? I think that's what it is, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let me click the calendar real quick. So yeah, Christmas. No, Christmas is on a Monday this year. So your Friday and Saturday. Hopefully, you get the 4-day weekend with that this year. I usually pick Sunday, Monday. So I've been off Sunday, Monday for a while. Sometimes it changes, but Sunday, Monday works for me, just for my body, my family, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So Christmas should be good because it's right on schedule. I don't have to change and make any changes. Yeah, man, I'm looking to have a good Christmas this year. I definitely, what do I want for Christmas? As Brunson makes a free throw. Knicks right now are cruising 67 to 59. I'm looking for that Toronto Raptors run. Schroeder is wide open, not even looking at the rim. Gives it back to OG. A lot of illegal screening going on here with this Toronto club. They're trying to be physical with the Knicks. It's not working. Mitchell Robinson just snatches it out of Siakam's hands. They're trying to get across the paint. That's what I keep trying to say. They gotta bully these guys. These guys are soft, man. It goes Grimes. Grimes gets it. They didn't even fully touch the ball. He just slapped it to Brunson, man. Hot potato. Brunson gets it now. Doesn't even put the ball on the floor. Just swings it over to Julius. Julius front of the rim. So here goes Toronto, full head of steam there. Scotty Barnes just mows down Grimes there and just lays it right over the top of his head. He has no chance to guard Scotty Barnes today. Scotty Barnes is 8 for 11. So here goes Brunson coming across the timeline. Gives it to Mitch, over to Julius. Julius is looking back to Mitch. At least Mitch is looking to get the ball up. Brunson over to Julius. Julius is kind of open. He shoots it in front of Scotty Barnes, misses it. So here comes Siakam. Siakam is on one today, man. That motherfucker is flying up and down the court today. Schroeder holds the ball back to Siakam. Siakam takes a screen from OG. He's trying to bully Grimes and falls to the floor. How do you bully somebody and then fall to the floor like a bitch? You know what I'm saying? You're trying to take advantage of Grimes because he's smaller, attacking him, but then you fall on the floor and now you want to foul. Man, get up out of here. This shit is driving me crazy. This team is soft. This Toronto team is pretty soft. So the Knicks need to really punish this team for showing up being so soft like this. So Schroeder over to Jacob here. Back to Schroeder. Same plays the Knicks run, little dribble handoff stuffs. Scotty Barnes tried to shovel a pass inside to Siakam. Jacob gets the ball, but OG finds the corner. He misses that. Oh my God, who is that? Who is that? That's Siakam in there trying to tip in a putback just now. Grimes catches it and just immediately shoots it. There he goes driving up and under move there. He gets fouled, but Grimes is definitely in his head, man. Grimes is absolutely in his head. He gets the ball and he just launches it. Yeah, I'm open. Launch it. Shit is crazy. It's like Seymour Hoffman out here. Let it ride. Seymour Hoffman. For anybody that don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Here he goes shooting the free throw. Hopefully you can see it go in. Maybe it can go in all right. Yeah, so let's talk about that, man. Surveyed 100 people. Like, what is the hype around OG? I don't think OG's that good. We need to get OG. I'm looking at him play. He's not that good. I feel like he's never played good against the Knicks. So what does everybody see how good it is? Oh, he's a good defensive player. He can shoot the goal at third. They keep saying the same thing about OG. I don't see it. I see a dude that this has an awkward body. He's athletic. He maybe could play a little bit of defense. Really good at steals and that type of stuff. But just watching him play, I don't see it. There goes Jacob, slapping and whapping, just knocks it out of bounds. So, like I said, the potential for the Knicks to be much more physical, the Knicks are just are not really doing it. The Knicks are up by 10. I can't complain. Right now the actual score is 71-61. So let me refresh this. On my clock, I'm at the 6:56 mark here. So the Knicks just got their 10th point off of Mitchell Robinson to Grimes. So Schroeder comes up the court. Look like he smells like baby doodoo. Scotty Barnes back to Schroeder. Schroeder crossover all the way into the paint there. Floater off the back rim. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson tried to launch it out there for Grimes. Scotty Barnes steals it, sidesteps, attacking Mitchell Robinson. There goes Mitchell Robinson just standing there trying not to foul instead of playing defense. Too busy trying not to commit the foul. Right now, how many fouls does Mitchell Robinson have? Mitchell Robinson has still 2 fouls. But my thing is, I think it's a detriment to what he could bring to the table just by being afraid to foul people. So anyway, I think it was Julius in the corner being slapped and whacked by Scotty Barnes. Goes right into a double team, but doesn't even think to swing it. He saw RJ, so he went to the out of bounds and throw it to RJ, and RJ throws an air ball. So RJ asks him for the ball, and when he gets it, he shoots an air ball. It's all good, man. It's all good. But shout out to Julius for not seeing the pass initially, but running out of bounds to try to get the angle to give RJ the pass is a good look there. So nice drive and dish from Grimes to Mitchell Robinson. But Grimes is open. I gotta say, good pass to Mitchell Robinson to get the dunk, but Grimes is open. So why not just take the shot? You know what I'm saying? This guy Grimes is absolutely spooked, bro. Trav B. Ryan, my guy Trav. Yeah, man. Shout out to Trav. I feel like I love everything Trav says on Twitter. Me and Trav are basically we're sharing the same account because we have the same opinions about everything. Same, almost the same. We have some things that we don't agree with, but for the most part, I agree with everything Trav says online. Whether it has to do with Marvel or it has to do with basketball or any other sport. Shout out to Space Ghost. Space Ghost coast to coast. Space Ghost. What's good? Good to see Space Ghost, man. Okay, I gotta hook up. I can watch the game now. Okay, bet. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm using my phone for if anybody wants to see my primitive hookup there. Look at the phone. The phone is what I'm watching. I'm watching the game literally on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, for some reason my computer is just not allowing me to watch games on the computer anymore. So I don't understand what that's about. So it works flawlessly on my phone. So that's why I'm using my phone. So it's okay. It's not hurting my eyes or nothing like that. Very very good picture. So it's still good. It works. All right, so Dwayne Dennis says we need IQ, J.R. Hart, and Mitchell Robinson to be more of a factor down the stretch. I agree with that. Because I feel like Mitchell Robinson is letting these guys off the hook inside. Too busy not trying to foul when he should be really be putting the beats on these guys. Right now, in 19 minutes, he got 5 rebounds and 4 points. Those numbers should be a little bit more. He should have even right now in the third quarter, he should be looking at almost 10 rebounds by now. Finishing the game with 15 rebounds against a team like this, man. This team is soft, like a Twinkie feeling, man. But I mean, Mitchell Robinson is being soft just like them, so he really should attack. If we want to talk about IQ, this is a club that IQ should be eating up here because these guys are not playing defense, especially on the perimeter. So IQ should be letting it off. They're not really getting much. Well, man, I can't say that they are blocking shots at the rim, so I can't say they're not really giving any restraint there on the inside because they are blocking shots. But outside of blocking shots, you know what I'm saying, they're not really defending too good. So I think IQ, could definitely take advantage at some point here, third quarter or fourth quarter. At some point quickly should get hot. But anyway, man, we're winning, so it's all good. So here comes the Knicks with another steal there. Mitchell Robinson a part of another steal. Gives it out to RJ. RJ finds Julius on a fast break. So the Knicks have been out on the fast break here in the second half of this game here, 73-63. Still up by 10. I would like to break this game up to 20 if we can. So I mean, it should happen pretty easy, man. We just need to get up on these guys. Right now, Mitch Robinson is double teaming Gary Trent Jr. for no reason, leaving Jake open. But he got back on defense. He goes Scotty Barnes, maybe overplaying them. The Knicks are overplaying the ball a little bit. Siakam was able to get in there and get an easy layup. That's all on Julius just now. Julius is too busy with his back to the basket. But all the Knicks are guilty of it tonight. We're not really paying attention, allowing these guys to slither in and get like these slithering points. When Brunson comes around the screen there, he just crossed the shit out of Schroeder just now, but missed the shot. Here goes Scotty Barnes, full head of steam. Scotty Barnes reminds me of RJ a lot. Not for nothing. Siakam gets the ball. Siakam jab steps, drives, goes all the way to the basket, just bowls over Brunson. They call an offensive foul. So Brunson hit the floor like 3 or 4 times tonight already. Constantly getting his ass whipped out there. But Brunson still steps up to the table. So shout out to Siakam. He wants to review this, He wants to review that play. So, if it was up to the players, they would review every single play. So it's ridiculous. Knicks missed another shot. 73-65. Here goes Toronto with the fast break there. Jacob was able to get a wide open layup. So that's the thing, man. Try to get the skates on and run up down the court and take advantage of the Knicks not getting back on defense. So that's Toronto's whole ball game right now. Brunson with the ball being guarded by Schroeder. There gives it over to Hart. Hart over to Julius. Julius gets the ball, bouncing and pouncing. Mitchell Robinson wide open underneath the basket. Gives it out to Josh Hart, who's also wide open. Gets into the paint for a floater in the dotted line. Catches his own rebound. Gets it off the glass. Good play by Hart. Staying with it. 75-67. So looking at Scotty Barnes. Just a transition three-point shot. He knocks that down. He kind of shoots a set shot, man. So it's 75-70. So here comes the Knicks, man. I'm looking for a three-pointer here. I see 78-70 right now in 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Grimes gives it over to Julius. Julius is backing up, gets slapped and whacked by Barnes. Kicks it out to Josh Hart for a corner three. He knocks that down. Bang, bang. Knock it down, baby. Corner three-point shot. 78-70. Looks like Toronto's going to come down and shoot a three themselves. Siakam just attacks the rim inside to Jacob. He shoots the layup, misses it, kicks it out to Gary Trent Jr. for Scotty Barnes again for three. Another wide open shot for Scotty Barnes. So Scotty Barnes is playing the game of his life, walking up the court, skipping like freaking Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz. But he has 23 points though. So but he's skipping and dipping, Brunson over to Julius, over to Josh Hart with a nice jab there. But the referee calls out of bounds. Such an honest lady. Ay. So Dwayne Dennis says, "Thank you, Ebro. I don't see what's so good about OG." Me either, man. Fuck OG. Yeah, man. We need to trade Toronto 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks and five pick swaps for OG Anunoby. Sheesh. Let's leave that there, Mr. Pudge. Here goes Gary Trent on the inside for a nice pass to Precious. Precious. For the Dizunk. So Precious hairline is going back. Way back. Shout out to those headbands that they're wearing. I see all the players wearing it today. It's interesting. So Siakam slaps the ball out of Hart's hand. Brunson gets it. He's falling out of bounds. Brunson is a good actor. He just shipped the shit out of Schroeder there. Ooh. Rolls around like a toilet bowl. Siakam attacking and whacking. Threw the ball right to Mitchell Robinson. Brunson coming down. Transition to Julius. Back to... Nope, Julius stays with it. Spins right into Siakam. Looking for the pass. Gets it to Hart. Hart is able to get all the way to the rim and lay it up with the left hand, baby. 85-75. Good basketball here right now. Both teams playing good ball. I like the competition. Scotty Barnes just launches another one. He misses that off the front rim. Hart with the rebound. So Hart to IQ. IQ wasn't paying attention just now. IQ gives it over to Julius. Julius spins baseline. Kicks it out to Hart. That's wide open. Hart for three. Knock it down, baby. Knock it down. Beep. Timeout, Toronto. Get on the bench and figure it out. 83-75. Knicks are up. So third quarter, we are winning the third quarter, 26-18. So this is what the doctor ordered. No setbacks in the third quarter. We still got a whole quarter to play. Still 1 minute and 50 seconds in the third quarter as well. We're going to go into a timeout. So yeah, man, let's keep it moving here. Yeah, OG is trash. Yeah, Grimes and Hart is getting in your nerves, but at least Hart is contributing to the game, man. I think Grimes is a little bit more active right now. But at least Josh Hart, he's contributing. He's rebounding right now. He has 12 points, 5 for 9, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. He's playing good right now. Grimes, on the other hand, he's just not doing enough out there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you got to be careful what we ask for because like if Grimes goes to another team and plays well, what is it? What is it to us? Because if we're gonna trade Grimes, we're gonna trade him for a starter. We're gonna trade Grimes, Fournier, a draft pick to get a starting caliber player. So if we get rid of Grimes, the player that we get, hopefully that player contributes. So if that trade does work and that player that we bring over contributes, now I'm talking about somebody like I mean it's not like a big thing because everybody's talking about it. It's not like one podcaster said it first. I said it first. I've been saying it since 2015. I've been saying it. But it's the obvious players. Bojan Bogdanovic. Come on, damn it. Bogdanovic. Oh my God. It's my Brooklyn accent. Bojan Bogdanovic. Nope. Try it again. Bojan Bogdanovic. So they're not trying to let me be great right now. So now I gotta type in it. Oh man. So anyway, wasting a lot of time with this timeout here. So we got Bajan, of course. This is the guy from Detroit. I think he's making his debut tonight, right? Or tomorrow. I think they play again on Saturday. Uh DeMar DeRozan. Oh, you heard me that time. That's the other player. So we got Bajan and we got DeMar DeRozan. I think either one of these players will be perfect for the Knicks. It's not because that De'Ron is a star player, or it's not because that Bajan is a star player. It's that at this point in their careers, these guys are high-level starters. You know what I'm saying? They can start. They might actually come to the Knicks and come off the bench. You know what I'm saying? But even if they do or they don't, them coming on the roster is going to make the team better. You know what I'm saying? So, but if we get Bajan, who are we taking out? Grimes. Grimes is going to be a part of the trade. Fournier is a part of it. Fournier we don't even play, so who cares? Grimes will be a part of it. So any one of these players between DeRozan and Bajan, according to what we're talking about as far as Knicks fans, you know what I'm saying, they will take Grimes' spot. Slide RJ to the 2 and put one of those two guys at the 4. Or DeRozan could play the 2, depending on the matchups. And then once we do that, now let's play. Now let's play. Josh Hart drives nice and strong to the basket, lays that up. So Josh Hart is playing his style of basketball right now. Like I said, being physical and attacking this team cannot stop the pressure. Macaulay Flynn gives it over to OG. OG's driving against Hart, has to kick it out to Brochure. Brochure just launches a 3-point shot. He looks like a little kid. His body is weak. Julius just attacking that skinny motherfucker, kicks it out to IQ, but they're gonna call a charge. So Julius should have just freaking bullied, just bodied him straight through, just took him out. Because that skinny motherfucker for sure is doing too much laughing and giggling out there. So he tried to take the charge. Julius should have just annihilated him. You see him put his finger on his head, pointing at his head like he's so smart. That's why Julius should have took him out. Take him to his chest, make some snot bubbles come out of his chest, man. Macaulay Flynn trying to get a pick and roll there. Back to OG. OG's dribbling through his legs, trying to get free, spin, double team for IQ. IQ gets back on defense, really good. Macaulay Flynn blows by him, blows the layup there. Definitely intimidated by Julius Randle there. Out of bounds, still Toronto's ball. Yeah, man, so we're up by 10, 85-75, 38 seconds in the third quarter. Toronto, Macaulay Flynn out of bounds underneath the basket, looking. How many seconds? So I guess they stopped it. They're going to call a foul on Hart. These refs. Sheesh, these refs are killing me, man. And so, this is worthy of a poll. Like, which player, if it was possible where we can get both of these guys, one of these guys at least, who do you want more, DeMar DeRozan or Bajan? Like people say that DeRozan don't play defense. Some people say that Bajan don't play defense. But right now Grimes is not playing defense. Teams are attacking him with bigger players. So it would benefit if the Knicks was to get one of these two guys, because at least those two guys can guard the bigger player. And so Macaulay Flynn, his hairline's looking crazy too, man. You got that crazy bald head part going straight down the back of his head there. So here goes another timeout here. So we got 38 seconds on the game clock here for the third quarter. Looking to get this quarter done with, man. Got one more quarter of ball left. No miracle shots. I don't know whose ball it is right now, but if the Knicks in this 38 seconds can get a bucket, that would be nice. We definitely don't want to enter the fourth quarter less than 10. It would be nice if we can start the fourth quarter with 13 or 12 to 13 points right now. That would be awesome. So let's see what happens with this. So this is the thing. By saying stuff like this, Pudge, like if you say that on Twitter, that's gonna get you attacked, and it kills the argument because it's not about Grimes. It's about the Knicks. It's about the Knicks. So if we can put something together to get a bona fide starter in the NBA to add to the rotation, then that's exactly what we should do, and that's going to make us better. Oh, what about Grimes in the future? But we cannot predict the future, man. How many people, like I said earlier in this podcast, that I talked about that is no longer on this earth? Nothing is guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? But all things, right, all things good. Grimes is, he might not wake up for another 2 years. In the meantime, this Knicks team is built to win right now. So there's no superstar on the horizon. Where we're gonna give up all of our assets to get, Giannis or something like that, or Luka. None of these guys are available at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So in this particular time, we need to see what we can do as Josh Hart hits a transition 3-point shot. So that's exactly what I asked, right? 88-75. Spoiler alert, Toronto's going to come down and they're going to make their own shot. They're going to make a 2-point shot. So he goes Precious, top of the key, looking, gives it over to OG. OG gets to the foul line, extended, gets the ball back after it's blocked by Hartenstein, but Precious was able to get the angle for the over-the-head layup. So the Knicks are up by 11, so that's good. It would be nice, like I said, we still got enough time to get us 13. So I would like 13. The Knicks are actually in position to get 14 if they get a 3-point shot. He goes quickly, dancing and prancing here, drives, gets into the dotted line, extended, shoots the mid-range floater there, the dotted line, but he got fouled. So if he makes his free throws, now we're talking about entering the fourth quarter here up 13. So that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Shout out to quickly making the first free throw. So let's see if he makes the second one. So I'm looking at quickly shoot the first one now. So, I mentioned to you guys before that it looked like quickly was growing his hair out. So he did grow his roots out. So he grew it out a little bit. So right on cue, he shows up with straight back braids. So it looks good, man. I like the new look. It's nice to get a change. Straight back braids. Definitely clears things up for you as far as playing sports and stuff. If you have long hair, you know what I'm saying. So when I used to have braids, I used to love to get straight backs. Just for that reason, so you're just more free. You feel free with the straight backs, instead of always having a design or something. Because I used to always be with the designs and stuff, But every once in a while, you got to give yourself just regular straight backs. Shout out to Josh Hart with all the designs in his hair. So it takes up a lot of time getting those designs. Sometimes the straight backs is all you need. Get the straight backs going, and just don't worry about it. You can wash your hair and then just have your wife or somebody just braid it straight back, You don't have to worry about no crazy designs and stuff. So Pudge says he got Fournier and Grimes to Chicago for DeRozan. So I'm with it. That's basically the only thing that we got to offer. Of course, it's going to be draft picks involved in that. At this point, I don't mind trading draft picks. The Detroit team, we have their draft picks, so they're going to get it back anyway because they're terrible. So they're definitely going to get the restrictions, and there's restrictions on it. So I think it's top 10 protected at Detroit picks, so they're definitely going to finish one of the worst records in the NBA. So Detroit's going to get their pick anyway. So trading in their own pick is not going to be anything good for them. They're going to want a different pick. But on the other hand, if we trade to Chicago and try to get DeRozan, trading down one of our other picks, they're probably going to want some guaranteed picks. So I don't mind that. I don't mind trading guaranteed picks if we have them, just to get a better player on the roster. DeRozan and Bogdanovich, both excuse me, Bojan, not Bogdanovich. Bojan Both of these two guys are free agents at the end of the season. I think Bajan might have 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. I don't care. Anyway, both of them are basically, one just like rentals, but they're high level rentals, man. So I mean, I feel like getting DeRozan. DeRozan definitely puts us in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think, if we got DeRozan, get DeRozan, get some chemistry with those guys. With those guys, if they get chemistry with a guy like DeRozan or Bajan, any one of those guys, if we get chemistry with those guys, I think we go to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know, I absolutely believe that. Like, there's no superstars. Maybe Brunson is our superstar, but Julius, can get it rocking. Bajan can get it rocking. Then you got RJ can get it rocking too sometime with quickly. It just gets us more firepower out there. Instead of relying on just Julius and Brunson and maybe RJ or maybe quickly, now you definitely have another dude in the mix that can put the ball in the basket. You know what I'm saying? So I just think I think it's something we absolutely need to do. And it's to the point where I don't care which one it is. If we get either one of them, I'll be so happy. Because I'm talking about Eastern Conference Finals, possibly NBA Finals if we get one of those guys. Because I believe in our defense. Well, as IQ setbacks for three, IQ just doesn't have it today. So we're up by 13 entering the fourth quarter. Toronto with a full head of steam, moving the ball around. Knicks are there on defense. Schroeder is trying to drive on the heart. Good defense by the Knicks closing the door on him. Boucher fakes a three, sidesteps, being met by two people there. Scotty Barnes, Toronto is squandering, and the good Knicks defense not allowing Toronto to get any air. But the jump shot is up and falls down, man. So great defense by the Knicks is met by just an even better offense by OG. OG was able to get that shot by the skin of his teeth. But good defense by the Knicks, man, to fight that possession. RJ, top of the key, got the ball from Hart over to Dante. Dante DiVincenzo shoots a three. Timely three-point shot. They hit a tough shot, and Dante comes down and just hits a three right in their face. So whenever Toronto feel like they can come back, Dante's there to hit that tough three-point shot. Here goes OG, nice hard drive, interior pass to Precious. Gets the ball slapped out of his hands, out of bounds. Toronto ball. So Dante DiVincenzo just kicked the ball and slapped it to the referee and almost hit her in the face. Oh, shit. So DiVincenzo changed his fade again. Because Precious tried to dunk it in there. That was Brochure with his skinny ass. So he's complaining about not getting a foul. Josh Hart pushed the ball up the court, gives it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein over to DiVincenzo for three. Misses everything. So, DiVincenzo didn't set his feet. He kind of just flicked it up there. Kind of like a heat check three-point shot. So the Knicks do have the lead. So, you got to be careful. Stop fooling around with these guys. So it's still a 12-point lead. I'm looking at 10:06 in the fourth quarter, 93-81. Right now, I'm at the 10:22 mark, so I'm a little bit behind. Brochure misses another three-point shot. Or is that Siakam? That's Brochure. Full head of steam to RJ. RJ tried to bang it. RJ's got to stop doing that. I got into arguments with guys on Twitter about that too because RJ doesn't have any hops, man. He keeps trying to get these master blaster dunks, and he just doesn't have the hops for that. Just lay it up. Stop trying to get the master blaster and just lay it up. So him missing that causes a Toronto fast break. So he comes in there and he literally jams the rim, and it causes a fast break for Toronto, and they were able to get the easy layup. Did Scotty Barnes try to power dunk it? No, he just laid it up. RJ should have just laid it up on his side too. So that's the thing. Every time the Knicks miss a shot or get a turnover, the other team is looking to run us down the court, and they do it every single time. So like the big play that RJ just made was actually worse than the turnover. It's ridiculous. Sometimes just lay it up. He doesn't have to do the master blaster. So shout out to DeRozan, Pudge here. He says that DeRozan wants to be here. Now, I saw the same episode. I believe it was the Knuckleheads podcast, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if it was the Knuckleheads podcast or if it was Paul George's podcast or whatever. But I know they did talk about the Knicks, but I can't remember him specifically saying that he wanted to be a Knick. But matter of fact, I do believe that he did say that he was almost a Knick, via trade. I don't think I heard him say that he wanted to be a Knick. I just heard. I think he might have said that he was almost a Knick because of the trades and stuff. He thought that he was going to be a Knick. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that would be a good look, man. Like I'm trying to say, DeRozan will be really good here in New York. You know, for the exposure, him being in Toronto all those years didn't give him enough exposure. He ended up in San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? In San Antonio, he played some of his best ball, especially passing the ball. You know, so but there's nobody who's watching those games. So a lot of people didn't really get to see him unless you saw him in the All Star game. You know what I'm saying? Then he goes to Chicago. Chicago had a little bit of little success there. You know what I'm saying? But still, not really a lot of attention. Over there in Chicago. Now they're losing. So they're getting a lot of negative attention. They got some negative attention last year also. But him on the big stage in New York, I know he's old, 34. I think he's like 34, so he's older now. So he's not the same guy from before that used to fly down and dunk, even though he still could do that. But at 34 years old, it would be nice for him to finally get some national recognition, playing in big national games in the playoffs and stuff like that. It really would be nice to see his name, you know, shining on TV with him playing well. That would be really good. And then it would be really nice too. Let's say if the Knicks catch lightning in a bottle the same way that we did in '99, and we get DeRozan here and we go on a Cinderella run to the finals, and maybe this time win the finals. Because if you look at some of these teams in the West, you want to talk about Denver and these guys. Denver's probably the best team. Maybe the Lakers, if they make a trade, they're looking to get Levine themselves over there in the Lakers, man. So I mean, those two teams, one of those teams make it to the finals, and if the Knicks get DeRozan, maybe even add another player to the team, as IQ gets a shot finally, 95 to 81 on my clock. Shout out to Toronto, about to score right now. They're about to get a 2-point shot. But I think I like our chances. The Knicks play such great defense, man. Just adding that extra offensive players is exactly what the doctor ordered, man. So a tap in there by Brochure, he's gonna get a foul with it. So I don't like Brochure, man. He is a bitch. Definitely, his little antics. He's having fun though. He's having fun. You know what I'm saying? He's having fun out there. So you can't knock a guy from having fun. Everybody gets their confidence from something. So he's out there having a good time. He's super skinny though, man. He definitely needs to add 10 pounds. He doesn't need to add too much, but 10 pounds of body weight, that might make him, a little bit better. But 10 pounds is a lot, so it might be too much for his knees or something, stuff like that. But he definitely could use some size, especially the way that he plays. Here goes OG attacking the rim there. So Toronto, though, they're looking like us, man. They're only able to score on whenever the defense breaks down. So here goes IQ. IQ is intimidated tonight, not really getting the shot up there. So he drives to the dotted line, gets the ball up, and OG Anunoby just slaps it out of bounds. So OG's trying, but it's a foul there. So IQ's going to get some free throws, it looks like. So right now, IQ got 6. We're looking to get 2 more points on the board for him with the free throws. So they're arguing about it now. So he's getting 2 free throws. OG's still arguing about the free throws. He's still arguing about him. Give him a tech, man. What the fuck are you talking to him for? IQ first shot, no good. Still talking to OG. Stop talking to him. So I'm looking at Bracy. He says, can DeRozan play with Brunson and Randall? Yeah, they're all in the mid range. But here's the thing, the way that Tom Thibodeau plays, we're gonna have to play, you got it now, you got it now, you got it now, because that's basically what they do with RJ, Brunson, and Julius. You know what I'm saying? So you would hope if you add DeRozan that it would make a shift where Julius is going to get more perimeter shots, RJ is definitely going to get more perimeter shots and that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So you're just hoping that the spacing improves and just give guys a chance to get a break out there. DeRozan makes good basketball plays too, man. He's a good facilitator. So I think him getting around the basket, making passes and that type of thing, I think that'll open it up for everybody. Then you have to play defense, Mitchell Robinson is going to be the only one that you don't have to double team. But teams have been double team Mitchell Robinson to keep him off the boards, though. But like I said, if you get that extra player that can score, now you can't do that. So that it just changes the overall dynamic of the team. So I get the spacing, Julius, Brunson, DeRozan, RJ, everybody gets the same shots from the same areas as RJ makes a nice little layup, guarding the ball with his body, extending off to the rim there. I like it, man. I like it a lot. Schroeder comes around the screen there, being guarded by IQ, picked up by Hart, kicked it out to OG in the corner, I believe. Fighting for the rebound there. Scotty Barnes is able to get it and lays it up. So 98 to 87 on my clock. It looks like the Toronto Raptors is going to score again. So this is just the point in time where Toronto's going to start knocking on the door. The Knicks just got to stand strong with this run and just get ready to go on their run. Oh, he just slapped it. So OG just stole it from IQ. So that's what OG brings, the defense. So I get it. OG brings defense, and it causes these fast break type of points here. So I get it. So that's what he brings up. Like IQ just drives weak, and OG slaps the ball right out of his hands. He comes in there and gets a nice little layup. But there's nothing that OG's doing that says that he's the NBA starter, though. It looks like he's a high-level rotational player or a high-level sub. It doesn't say to me anything about him being a starter. Just judging by the way that he plays, he is tough. I will give him that. But I see him as a high-level sub. Not necessarily a spot starter, maybe high-level sub. But not necessarily a meat and potato starter, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, so I agree with you. Spacing could be an issue, but there's certain things you just work around it. Like DeRozan likes to get to the foul line and shoot those foul line shots. He gets down the court, comes down and shoots the foul line jump shot. So those shots, that DeRozan takes are just easy. He comes down and pops a foul line jump shot, and the Knicks get the inbounds and we bring the ball up. So those, at some points of the game, those shots are going to come in handy, especially when we can't score. If we can't score, all we got to do is give the ball to DeRozan and let him come down and hit the foul line jump shot. You know what I'm saying? Brunson has the ball in his hands already, so Brunson got the green light. He could just do his thing whenever he wants to. You know what I'm saying? Julius is going to be trying to establish post position, that type of thing. So he should be able to get the ball in the post. RJ is usually standing in the corner waiting to get the ball just to get the screen from Mitchell Robinson. So like I said, it looks like the spacing will be crazy, but just judging by what I just said, like DeRozan likes to get those, likes to bring the ball up, get the ball to the foul line, get those foul line jump shots. He might take a screen at the top of the key to get to either side of the foul line, and he shoots those mid-range jump shots. If he doesn't get the mid-range, he'll go all the way to the basket and lay it up. So that's how he would get his shots. But like I said, Brunson already has the ball. He could dance and prance whenever he wants to. And when he's not dancing and prancing, he can stand out there and hit those spot-up jump shots, which he's been doing really well this year. Like I said, Julius is looking to get that high post. He can get those when he wants to as well. And then, like I said, RJ still standing out there in the perimeter looking to get those pick and rolls with Mitchell Robinson and getting to the basket. And playing this the way that he's playing right now with those layups and stuff like that, I think he'll be able to still do that. So we're not going to get more three-point shooting with DeRozan. But like I said, just the way that they play, I believe that the Knicks could still be fine. With the way that they, if they was to add DeRozan. Now you add Bojan to the mix. Now you add the 3-point shooting. So Bojan doesn't need a lot of room. He just needs a step and he can get that shot off. So watch some highlights of him and watch how he gets his shot off. He could do a lot of spot up shooting, a lot of one dribble shoot. He goes DiVincenzo. Another 3-point shot, man. So Toronto's been knocking on the door. Every time Toronto knocks on the door, Dante's been hitting those clutch 3-point shots, man. So, right now, what does Dante have? Dante is 5 for 7 for 3, 15 points right now. So he's definitely cleaning up with the 3-point shooting. He's not doing much else. He doesn't have any other stats. But he's definitely knocking down that 3-point shot today. Here goes OG, just collided with Hart, and he falls to the floor. So the referee calls a offensive foul on OG. But OG standing and looking like he just sniffed a whole pound of coke. It's like, man, just we don't believe you. You keep touching your hand, no blood is coming out. He didn't even get hit in the face. He comes around the screen there. I don't even see what happened. But he's holding his mouth, like he got hit. We don't believe you. He got a towel. He's still trying to say, look, I got hit. Am I bleeding? No, you're not bleeding, fam. Or he might be bleeding, but who gives a fuck, man? Brunson, top of the key. Comes around 2 screens. Dante wide open again. Gives it over to IQ. IQ comes in, fakes a floater over the Hart. to Brunson. And what is this? What do they call? They might have called 3-second violation. I don't know what they called this now. Senzo Gang. Mm-mm-mm. Yep, good stuff. Yeah, I think he would be good. He would be a half-season rental. We'll have his rights, I believe, right? So if we were to make a bigger trade, we can actually flip DeRozan to another team. But let's say if we win, DeRozan might want to stay. IQ just hit a transition 3-point shot, so I think IQ needed to see that. Because he hasn't really been able to get these shots going. So now all the Toronto Raptors are holding their lip. Everybody's getting hit in the mouth right now, right? It's a bunch of sissies. IQ hit a corner 3-point shot, so the lead is now 104-89. So listen, shout out to, I don't want to get too overzealous here, but right now we're in crunch time, 6 minutes and 35 seconds in the fourth. But to start this game, do you remember watching the back of Scotty Barnes' mouth? Seeing the back of Pascal Siakam's mouth. The guy was out there in the beginning of the game, showing all their teeth and and everything they ate for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Now they're not doing it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying it all game. The Knicks are way more physical than this team. This team plays soft. Toronto plays very soft. You know what I'm saying? They're attacking. They got some talent, skill-wise, but I see why they haven't been winning. They're just not a tough team. Shout out to Scotty Barnes. He's playing well. Scotty Barnes is playing well, scoring the ball today. He has 27 points, matched that up with 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, 1 block. Full Monty of stats there, but playing very soft. Very soft. Siakam too. Siakam is extremely aggressive, driving the ball. His stuff, 19 points, 8 rebounds. He got 1 assist and stuff. Playing very aggressively, but even though he's playing aggressively, playing soft. Complaining about being hit and stuff like that. So it's just weird, man. Everybody else is contributing 8 points straight across the board and stuff like that. So it's not really, like I'm trying to say, these guys play very soft. Even OG, contributing a little bit, but OG only has 9. He got some tough baskets, man. But when it comes to as a team, as Scotty Barnes gets a wide open dunk there, they're just not playing strong basketball against us right now. So let me not jinx it. So like I said, we're under 6 minutes right now, 104-91. Brunson and Schroeder. It goes on. Brunson being guarded by Schroeder, playing hard there. Mitchell Robinson's trying to set a screen though when he's in the way, but he clears. Brunson steps through all the way to the basket and lays it up with the left hand. Unbelievable. 106-91. Hold on 1 second. Yo, get away from the door. Yeah, man, I had to send a message to my family there. They're freaking fighting. I don't know why they're fighting by the door. I want to hear that shit. 106-91. Yeah, man. On the Knicks side of things, at the 5:30 mark, 15 points for Julius, 7 and 7. Another game where he's flirting with a triple double. Brunson with 22 tonight, 7 assists. 15 points for RJ. Good game, 6 points. This could be 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 15 points. Off the bench, beautiful. 17 points, 8 rebounds for Josh. 15 points for DiVincenzo and 10 points for IQ. So we're getting the full game here from the Knicks. Because Toronto is just not giving us any resistance. Nico Schroeder guarding Brunson. Brunson getting chased by 2 people there. Julius is wide open. He shoots the corner 3-point shot. He knocks that down. A lot of confidence there. Julius now has 18 points hitting that 3-point shot. 109-93. Got Jacob. Got the ball there. Looking. Gives it over back to Schroeder. Takes a screen. Schroeder to the basket, kicks it out to Barnes. Barnes sweeps over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam just running for his life, trying to get the quick shot in there for somebody that's so big. He's like always trying to outrun the person in front of him. Just very soft, very soft. So Barnes is guarding Brunson now, looking to get the ball to Julius. Julius gets the ball too high in the post there. So he's being guarded by Schroeder. He spins, kicks it out to DiVincenzo with another timely 3. He had another dagger 3. He can't even believe it now. So, DiVincenzo just hit 6 threes now, 6 for 8 for 3, 18 points for DiVincenzo. He goes Gary Trent. Very quiet game tonight for Gary Trent. I think he finally got double figures. Let me see Gary Trent. Gary Trent, I think he had 8 points. So now he has. Where's Gary Trent? Gary Trent. No, Gary Trent only got 4 points. Very quiet game for Gary Trent. That's a guy that used to average 18 points at one point. 16, 18, and 14, 15, something like that. Brunson, jab step, pull up out of foul line. Julius with the rebound. Julius gets out the paint, gets back into the paint. Nice spin move, just attacking Jacob. But Jacob comes in there and stops the ball. He's in the yeah. I like Julius, man. Julius is definitely a different player now compared to how crazy he was last year and the years in the past. Definitely a different energy this year with Julius Randle. I don't know if you guys pick up on that. Definitely a different player this year. Hi. Julius with some free throws. So Julius we're trying to get 20 points for Julius. Julius has 18 now. He got 2 free throws. Maybe we can get to 20. So I'm getting hot, man. Sheesh. Turn my fan on. Getting hot. 3 minutes and 52 seconds. 113-95. So Julius has 19, looking to get 20. Another 20-point game here for Julius. Yeah, man. So, almost looked like Julius wasn't going to play. They said he had knee problems. But here he is, Julius with 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists, flirting with a triple-double. Schroeder bringing the ball up the court, being guarded by Brunson. Gets to the foul line, kicks it back out to Barnes. Barnes back to Schroeder. Schroeder pulls up for 3. He misses that, back iron. DiVincenzo with the rebound, kind of in Julius Randle's way. They like laughing, so now Julius and the Knicks got a chance to smile a little bit. Brunson with the ball. Getting caught on a couple switches there. Julius now has it now. Julius gets to the dotted line, pump and dump, spin. Mitchell Robinson slapping and whapping, trying to get the rebound. Gary Trent, full head of steam, comes out, gets stopped by Josh Hart. Here comes Siakam just driving relentlessly. So they're going to call a blocking foul. How do they call a blocking foul on Brunson that time? But Siakam is driving and reaching forward, trying to push past Siakam. Trying to push past Brunson. Look. He throws his hand in front of Brunson and tries to sweep him. And then they call a foul on Brunson. I don't know what are they looking at. As soon as you reach over, try to reach over a guy, that's an offensive foul. So it's crazy. Yeah. I'll leave this here. This is good. I'll leave that there. Woo. So like I'm saying, we get a little break, man, because today's Friday, and we got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days off, and then we play on Tuesday. It's an in-season tournament. We're not playing in Toronto yet. We have to beat the Bucks in order to go not Toronto, to Vegas. We got to beat the Bucks to go to Vegas. So listen, the Bucks aren't playing well either because they just lost to the Bulls, and the Bulls didn't have Levine or DeRozan. Here comes Siakam fighting for his life for 2 points. Schroeder with a dump pass to Jacob there. So, like I said, the Knicks like to fool around. We're up 15. But the Knicks like to fool around. They're allowing Toronto to get some chippy points here. A lot of crazy things has happened in 2 minutes and 33 seconds there. So they call a blocking foul on Jacob. So that's absolutely a blocking foul because Dante DiVincenzo had the ball. You got to give him a room to move. Jacob did not give him the room. So that's why that's a blocking foul. But in the other case, like I said, with Siakam, he was driving and then he tried to reach behind Brunson, who's playing defense. As soon as you reach over and you're trying to scoop a guy like that, that's an offensive foul. But they call it a blocking foul, so whatever. Julius with the ball. It goes Toronto. That's Scotty Barnes there. Trying to sneak and get a steal. So they're not giving up. They still got pride. They're playing hard for their fan base there. So DiVincenzo gets the inbound pass from Hart finally. He pushes it, being guarded by Gary Trent. He got double teamed, so the Knicks trying to find the free man there. Julius gets it, drives, and gets it to Brunson, sidestep, 3-point shot, misses it. Josh Hart fighting his own players there for the rebound, but they're going to call out of bounds Toronto ball. So that's Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart fighting themselves for the rebound. That's good to see. I just remember some of those old Knicks, man, when we were bad and the rebound will come up and everybody just standing there waiting for somebody to get the rebound. That was crazy. Sometimes it'd be like three Knicks standing there, and all three of them are waiting for somebody else to get the rebound. So crazy. Talking about the Quentin Richardson days, man. It's funny to see Quentin Richardson become a podcaster now. He's a really good broadcaster, really good interviewer now. But just remember him as a player with the Knicks, man. He just was not good. He's out of shape, just not good. Brunson playing defense there. I think Schroeder might have just scored on him. Talking a little junk there, but they're winning by 13. Julius Randle, Knicks fooling around with this Toronto team. Still got plenty of time here. Brunson gets all over to the basket, finds DiVincenzo. Does DiVincenzo get another one? Yes, he does. Lord have mercy. So 7 3-point shots by DiVincenzo. All those 3-point shots have all been freaking just daggers. 3-point shots that just kill teams, man. Right at the key moment where it looks like Toronto got some steam, and he just comes out, boop, and puts it out. And want to talk about Dante's Inferno with the 3-point shots, him getting hot. Also the extinguisher. You can call him the extinguisher because he's a run stopper. As soon as you think you got to run, here comes DiVincenzo with another clutch 3-point shot. Pow! Eat that, baby. So between Josh Hart is definitely annoying, man. 17 and 8 tonight for Josh Hart. DiVincenzo, flamethrower, 21 points, 7 for 9 for 3 tonight. Add quickly with 10 points. And you're talking about a lot of points off the bench there, man. I'm not good at math. So what are we going to say? 30, 40, 48 points? Is that correct? 48 points off the bench? That's just between them. Add Hartenstein. Now you're talking about 52 because Hartenstein has 2 points. Do we have anybody else that came in today? No. So we got 52 points off the bench tonight. The Knicks scored 117. So that's incredible. That's a big effort there by our bench. Against this soft-ass Toronto Raptors team. This team is soft. So it feels good to come to their hometown. You got to go through customs. You got to show our passports and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They tried to take advantage of you at the border, so they make you tired and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure the Knicks didn't really get good sleep. But we come out here tonight and we whoop these guys in their own home court right in front of a Masai Ujiri. You know what I'm saying? There goes Gary Trent trying to get somebody open. Gives it to Precious. Somehow Brochure ends up getting a layup inside. Or not, that might have been McDaniels. So Brunson bringing the ball up the court, taking a sweet time there. 17, 18, 17, 16 seconds, man. Definitely flirting with that half-court violation. Brunson takes a screen from Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson clears. So Brunson just dribbling the air out the ball at this moment. Step back 3-point shot. Almost makes that. Got a minute and 4 seconds. They got to stop playing around, man. We don't want any historic comebacks happening here. That's Brochure hits a 3. So this guy Brochure hits a 3 to make it 106. So it's only an 11-point lead, man. So you're talking about 4-possession game. Knicks got to stop fooling around here. 38 seconds. 47 on my clock, but 25 seconds now. Looks like the Knicks are going to score again. Julius all the way to the basket, kicks it into Mitchell Robinson for the dunk. It's a good pass there. 19 and 106. So it makes me nervous. Like I said, when you put it in perspective and say 4-possession game, whoa, that's kind of close. So Macaulay Flynn drives, gives it over to Precious. Floater in the lane, gets his own rebound, bouncing and pouncing on the inside, trying to lay up there on Mitchell Robinson. I don't know what the refs called just now. I guess they call a foul. 23 seconds, man. Whew. We could take a sigh of relief. The Knicks come in Toronto. I said it was going to be a tough game. It really wasn't. So I was looking at things a little bit from a negative standpoint. Saying that Toronto Raptors is healthy again. That they got a lot of talent. It's going to be a tough game tonight. Prepare yourselves. It really wasn't. It really was not. This team is soft. This Toronto Raptors team is really, really soft. So shout out to people that want to make a whole assumption by one tweet that you make hopefully they tuned in and got a chance to watch me do the play-by-play, so you can see my full reaction to what I feel about these players in the game as it happened. Because you're gonna say, oh, you could tell somebody that doesn't watch games, as I have a whole podcast doing watch alongs. Lord have mercy. Anyway, Knicks win tonight, man. So they deserve it. Knicks are now 12-7. That's a good record. So I don't know if you want to do this, man, but let's check this out and do NBA standings. NBA standings in the East. Knicks are now in fifth place now. So if we win this game, we'll be 12-7. I'm taking a look across the thing here. The Philadelphia 76ers are losing at the moment with 4 minutes left to Boston. So let's say if Philly loses tonight, they'll be tied with the Knicks with 12-7. So the Knicks are, if the 76ers don't pull it out, we'll be tied for fourth place with the Sixers right now. So that's a good look, man. Look at the Orlando Magic. 13-5. 13-5, 8 straight wins for the Orlando Magic. They're on the docket pretty soon. We're gonna play them pretty soon. So I'm kind of anxious to see how we do against the Orlando Magic. Because they're definitely they got the same young squad. They finally got some seasoning, and the coaching and everything is coming through at the same time. So it's nice to see the young boys. They went through a lot of hardships. Now they can really enjoy, all the lessons that they learned, in their young careers, and now they can finally come out and start winning, man. So they got a lot of good players there. So I'm, kind of proud of that club there. A lot of good guys that we know. We're talking about Suggs and Cole Anthony and a bunch of guys on that squad that are really, really good. Banchero, shout out to the two brothers on that squad too that play really well. So they got a good squad over there with Magic, and they have injuries too. They have a couple guys that are hurt. So once they get full strength, maybe they might be in the market for a trade also, to try to upgrade a little bit. So that's something interesting to think about. The Bucks are there, 76ers are still there too, even though 76ers traded away Harden. It seemed like that trade made them better. They're 12-6, man. So Knicks are right there with some of the best teams in the NBA right now in the East. And I'm very proud, man. I'm happy to see Dante DiVincenzo getting a nice picture here. Let me get a screenshot. That's a beautiful picture. Take a picture of Dante there. So that's good to see. Good to see Dante DiVincenzo having a big game. 21 points, 7 for 9 for 3. Big game for the bench there. Like I said, Hartenstein also got 8 rebounds with 4 points, 1 block. Once again, I said Josh Hart had 17 and 8. IQ chipped in with 10. Brunson with 22 and 8. RJ with 15 and 6. And Julius almost a triple double, man. 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists. So big time game here for the Knicks here. Let me see what Toronto did. On the other side, see Scotty Barnes had a monster game as well, 29-9, 9-4 with 5 steals, 1 block also. Siakam was definitely attacking a lot tonight, 21, 8 and 3. And everybody else, let's see who's this. That dude Jacob, he had 12 rebounds, 12 points. Everybody else is kind of just mediocre contribution there. But nothing else really much to say there, man. We just took care of business here in Toronto. Enjoy the days off, guys. Very, very excited about having some time off. Knicks won 19-106. We could be happy tonight. Please get out there, enjoy your favorite post-game show. Of course, I'm NBK to the death. Go check out Sim and see what they're talking about over there. I will not, because I'm going to go hang out with my wife for a little while. I actually got to be at work at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm talking to you guys. But let me get off real quick, man. We're going to do the NBA, the Die Hard Knicks theme song to end the podcast here, man. So definitely hype right now. Said my man Pudge is hype. Definitely with the Fires there. Good win. It said fuck Knicks fan TV. Yeah, man. Whatever, man. They're the biggest pod. Everybody tunes in to watch them. People tune in to watch them to complain about them too, man. So I just don't understand. Like the whole point of this podcasting thing is that we're tired of ESPN. We're tired of the talking heads on ESPN. So that's why we don't watch ESPN. No Knicks fans watch ESPN. You know what I'm saying? But why do we want once the podcasts get big like that, and you can see that they clearly want to be ESPN too. It's just like you're just spinning around in circles chasing your tail. You went from the talking heads, and now you're back then created your own talking head. But listen, much respect to everybody creating content is not easy. Much success to everybody out there. Get out there, enjoy your favorite post game show. I got nothing bad to say about nobody. Just please support everybody. That's all I have to say. There's always more than one person to watch. There's different styles, and you can listen to some person for a little while. You get tired of them, tune into somebody else, see what they're talking about. So anyway, we up out of here. Definitely enjoy your company. Shout out to Wayne Dennis here hanging out. I see you, Joey McGeechan. Shout out to Joey McGeechan talking about Giddy there. Jerry Fitz, shout out to you, man. Good win. Everybody helped out. Absolutely. We up out of Oh, man. Come on, Parrish. I'm trying to get out of here, and you're throwing dollars at me, man. Definitely appreciate you, Mr. Parrish. He says, just dawned on me, Jay Wright is coming next year. We talked about it on this pod, man. I think we might have talked about it when we was together at Legends that time. Jay Wright, the writing is on the wall. We got so many Villanova people here that, Jay Wright is a free agent. So if Tom Thibodeau, steps down or whatever, I think maybe Tom Thibodeau should be a consultant at this point. He's already played enough, but we need to think about what's going to happen next. Who's going to be the next person? It could be Tom Thibodeau. We're probably going to stick with him, but that next coach, it may very well be Jay Wright because he's not working anywhere. Somebody that's successful in college is not working. You know what I'm saying? He loves it. Everybody deserves to take a break, but it's absolutely like a position is waiting for him, man. So thank you, Parrish Drug as always, man. Always supporting the pod financially. With your super chats, man. Absolutely appreciate you, man. You're one of a kind, dude. But thanks again for everybody for tuning in. But oh my God, dude, here goes Pudge. What the fuck is wrong with you guys, man? God damn. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for another super chat, $4.99 from Mr. Pudge. Absolutely appreciate the support, man. Well, listen, man, don't start throwing nickels at me. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, man. Here goes Fitz with let's get Mikal Bridges to finish the job. The Nets are not giving away none of those guys. They have a lot of good young players over there. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about Bates, Diop, and those guys. They're not going to trade none of those guys, man. They're probably looking at bigger fish around the league. I don't know about getting a Levine or anything like that because, shout out to Cam Thomas. What's up with that kid? The kid just was hurt. He comes back and get 26 points. So they're trying not to let Cam Thomas get off over there, but they can't stop it. That kid literally can score. He's a scoring machine. So shout out to our little brothers over there in Brooklyn. I don't hate them anymore because they don't have KG and those guys no more. They don't have Kyrie. They don't have none of those big stars. So they actually have an authentic young team that's growing over there. Cam Johnson, Cam Thomas. Shout out to quite a few guys over there. Lonnie Walker's been playing really well for them too. So aside from Mikal Bridges too, they have so many good players over there. So I tip my hat to the Brooklyn Nets over there. They got a decent team that you can actually follow. But this is diehard Knicks all day, man. It's not diehard Brooklyn. So like I said, I'm trying to get out of here. No more super chats, guys, man. I got to get the fuck out of here. It's 10:04. Once again, post-game show. MSG got their post-game show happening right now, too. Enjoy the rest of the night. Can't wait to see you guys again on Tuesday. I'll try to get a podcast out sometime within the next few days, maybe Sunday or Monday. Just to get some thoughts out. Maybe some podcasts that I've been wanting to do that I just haven't had the time to do. So just look out for this channel. Also, MBK, you might see me on that channel as well. But anyway, I'm up out of here. I appreciate all the love and support, but we got to get up out of here. This is what we're talking about here. Leave it right there. Masai Majuri, whatever your fucking name is, man. I hope you can stick this win up your fucking ass, bro. Anyway, see you later, guys. Peace. Enjoy the outro.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.